Howdy, friend.
How's it going?
Oh, it's a spectacular day right now. I'm telling you right now, honestly.
That's good. That makes me happy. That's good.
Actually, today's a big day, actually, medical wise.
Oh yeah, what's happening?
2 year anniversary on the medication today.
Badass. Congrats. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah, the last phone I had, I was doing stuff. The reason I haven't been on in a while is because the last phone I had stuff was refurbished. It was a lot older model, and it started to hit its spot where it was like, yeah, we ain't going to run this app for you. We're going to be a bastard with you. So it's like, oh, come on.
Hmm. That sounds like a whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if you noticed that I've actually been seeing somebody since February of this year, and they're getting ready to go on a trip that they've been planning for years to Western Europe, and it's been the last like 10 days of it in Ireland. And so there's like, you know what? I'm just gonna get you a new phone so we can actually stay in touch and communicate while I'm gone. So
Well, good luck. I'm going to bring up some opposition, but thank you so much, Candace. I always love seeing your content. I haven't seen
yeah,
your content anymore. TikTok doesn't show me your content.
mother. Well, I'm back and I have been posting, so just keep an eye out for it. I'm actually going to
All
do
right.
some 2 year stuff here in a little bit before I go get my workout in.
All right. Awesome. You have a good day. Bye.
Thank you so much for the good morning. Thank you for the good morning. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. But I do not have any op. I struggled to get op yesterday, and I have absolutely no op today. None.
Oh yeah,
How you doing, Callum?
I'm alright. How are you?
Doing all right. How old are you and what are your pronouns?
21, and I'm a male.
21 and you're a male. Fantastic. And what are your pronouns?
He.
He. Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Yeah. 2
Go for
words.
it.
Birth certificate.
Oh, my birth certificate did not come out of my mom's vagina.
I know, but it's a legal document that states you
Right.
are a
Legal
male.
documents are not biological.
Pardon?
Legal documents aren't biological.
Yeah, but it's what you have down below in your dangly bits. You know what I mean?
Hang on one second. The volume's a little low. Let me see if it's on my end. No, not on my end. Can you come closer to your mic?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. The gender you are assigned at birth is what you are, I believe. You.
Oh shit! Someone in the comments got me. Paper is biological. It comes from trees. Trees are biological.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
I got.
Well, I might be old school about this, but I believe you're born one gender. But for you to transform into a woman, you've had to modify your body.
I didn't transform into a woman.
You did. You call yourself a woman.
I am a woman. I didn't transform into one.
You're not though, because you were born a male.
Right. I am male. Correct. I'm male.
Right. You just said to me you're female.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I said I'm a woman.
To me that you're
I'm a woman.
Yeah, you're not though.
No, I'm for real a woman.
No, you've transformed from a male.
No, you're making claims that I'm not making. I'm not claiming to have transformed into anything. I'm not claiming to be female. Morning, Mel.
Transformers in disguise.
Which Transformer am I?
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee? I could take Bumblebee. I'd prefer Optimus Prime, but okay. So Callum, there's a difference between sex and gender.
Prime. And you're claiming you're a woman, so you can't be.
Do you know the difference between sex and gender, Callum?
Yeah. No, not really. Enlighten me.
Okay. So sex is biological. It is.
Tool in the shed.
What? Okay. Yeah, so sex is biological. That means like your chromosomes and your genitalia, etc.
Yeah.
And gender is psychological and social. Woman refers to gender, and female refers to sex. So my sex is not female. My sex is male. My
Oh,
gender is woman.
right. Yeah, but what makes you believe you're a woman then?
She is a woman. It's not
Womanhood is
me.
an innate sense of self.
Yeah.
It's an innate sense of self.
What? So you just believe you're a woman?
No, it's a truth that you realize about yourself, but generally between the ages of 3 and 7.
What is that when you realised?
Do you
4
just
years old for me.
What
just
the
believe
hell?
you're a man?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a man, bye.
But do you just believe it? Like, how do you know?
Because I don't have any thoughts of wanting to transition or anything like that.
What?
Like I'm not thinking wild thoughts. You know what I mean?
So because you don't want to be a woman, that's what makes you a man?
No, okay, you've got to be a provider. And
Oh, Jesus.
what? What do you mean?
You have to be a provider? That's what makes you a man?
No, because nowadays women would go for drug dealers.
Say what?
What?
Yeah, they find that more attractive than having stability.
Okay, Callum, are all men providers?
Not really.
No, so you don't have to be a provider in order to be a man.
Yeah, but I believe you do.
I just asked you and you said no.
No, that people believe that people like people that aren't a provider now.
Are all men providers?
No, because some are dodgy cunts.
Okay, so are they still men though? Are the people that are the males who are the men who are not providers, are they still men?
No, they're little boys, them.
They're little boys.
Yeah.
What makes them a boy?
Because they're taking the risk of going to jail, whereas I'm guessing women would want someone with stability and a 9 to 5. Why would you want a drug dealer?
What?
Do you have data to back the claim that men who are not providers go to jail?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Do you have data?
Many people drug dealing.
Oh, then that's not data. That's a wild claim. I need data.
Data. Pablo Escobar. There you go.
That's not data.
It is. It's facts. There's a whole
Pablo
documentary
Escobar,
on
that's the name of a person. That's not data.
it is. There's a whole documentary on the cunt.
Are you okay? Do you feel like you're like competing with other men for women? Is that what's going on with you?
No, because I've got a Mrs. Thank you.
You know, I'm afraid to ask this, but does body count matter for women?
Right. In my opinion, yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What?
Does it matter for men?
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, so you do hold equal standards?
yeah,
When it
yeah.
comes-
Okay. All right.
No, I mean that, innit? Because you won't want to be with someone who's got, 500 bodies on them. That's just vile.
And so long as you hold that same standard for everyone,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go down that road, anyways. Let's reel this back in a little bit.
There we go. Would you rather have a KFC finger licking good bucket, or would you rather have a popcorn chicken bucket, a tiny one? Answer me that.
What?
Would you rather have a bucket or let's see, how do I put
A bucket of chicken?
right, yeah. If you don't know what I'm referring to, it doesn't matter, but would you
I have
rather
absolutely no clue.
Yeah, I'm taking it literally. If you don't mean it literally, I don't know.
Callum, go to bed. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon, thank you.
Go to bed. I just got up. It's 7:14 a.m.
Nah, it's 2 o'clock over here.
Okay. Are you all right? Do you need
Yeah.
to go to bed?
No. I just
I
come
don't
back
know how
from
our
work.
conversation got to chicken.
Callum, what is a woman?
What is a woman?
Yeah.
Someone who's not lazy, someone who has the
Callum,
female...
can you turn off your TV?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Someone who has female genitalia and chromosomes. Well, whatever you
Female
call it.
genitalia and chromosomes. Okay. So what about cisgender women who are born without uteruses, without vaginas? What are they?
What? I've never heard of that. What's that?
Yeah, it's a thing that happens. 1 in 5,000 women are born without uteruses, and some women are even born without vaginas.
Well, they're non-binary to me, then, aren't they?
So they're not women. You're saying that they're just straight up not women. What about a woman who gets a hysterectomy?
What's a hysterectomy?
It's when they have their uterus removed.
Oh. Yeah, then I believe that that's non-binary still. If they're getting it removed.
Now, congrats on
I'm
joining the
non-binary
community.
now? Huh. Okay. I thought I was a
my
woman, but maybe
opinion.
you're right. Maybe I'm non-binary.
Yeah, no, it's just my opinion, you know what I mean? I don't know. Do you identify as a woman?
Yes, but I have had a hysterectomy, so I no longer have a uterus, or fallopian tubes, or a cervix.
Yeah, but are you wanting a sausage?
What the fuck?
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because I don't know if you're transitioning. You know what I mean?
You could just ask.
Are you transitioning?
No.
No. Well, why did you get it removed then?
Why did I get my uterus? Because it was
It was what?
causing issues.
Yeah, but every woman has issues.
It was causing me to be anemic, which
What's
could
that?
eventually damage my organs.
Is there no medication for that?
A medication?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
No.
I had to remove my uterus because I was bleeding too much, and bleeding too much was causing me to not have enough oxygen in my blood.
Oh shit. Well, when you've had it removed, can you not get another one in?
Can I not get a what?
Another one in?
Another one?
Yeah.
No, you can't get another one. I don't want another one.
That's beyond me nowadays.
Okay, so am I non-binary though, or am I still a woman?
I would class you as non-binary personally. Honestly,
What does non-binary mean, Callum?
Oh my god.
you don't identify as a man or woman. And when it goes, what's your gender? It says male, female, other. There you go. Other.
Mel, what do you identify as?
I identify
Woman.
as a popcorn.
Therefore, not non-binary, because it's what you identify as.
I identify as a fridge. Nice and cool.
Okay.
Is that a gender?
Yeah. It might as well be in 2023.
I can't even hear what you're saying.
He said it probably will be in 2023.
Might as well. Or might identify as a TV.
Okay. Maybe you should go have some lunch. Go eat some chicken.
Yeah. Go get some of those finger-licking good chicken buckets. Brains think too much.
You're not even making any sense at this point.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Maybe come back when you're a little more prepared for a conversation.
I am prepared. I'm just saying there's too many genders nowadays.
A refrigerator is not a gender. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
There's two genders.
There are not two genders. There's a lot more than two.
No.
Yeah.
No, they've just
You
been
even
added.
just said that non-binary was a gender. Now it's not?
Yeah, but what? No, it's other, innit? It's other nowadays, but I don't believe it should be. Only
You
two.
literally said that I am non-binary,
Yeah, I did.
but
And
it shouldn't be a gender.
ah,
You said I was non-binary, and now you're saying that non-binary shouldn't be a gender.
yeah, it shouldn't be because it's just being added.
But you're
No.
literally using
Yeah.
it.
Mate, if you see the world nowadays, transitioning is getting taught too young,
Oh,
and
Jesus
it's
Christ.
just vile.
Callum, do you have the ability to stay on one point at all?
No, my mind just triggers. It goes off on one.
Okay. I'm
Yeah, I
glad
can
you
tell.
recognize that.
Yeah.
I don't mean it. I just blabber on me.
Okay.
But that
Yeah,
is.
I'm gonna let you go because I got 18 people requesting,
Yeah,
and I
yeah, no
definitely
worries.
need someone who can hold a better conversation.
Yeah, no worries.
You have a
Nice
good
one.
one.
Cheers.
That was a wild start. Okay, everyone keep tapping away. Get it up to 50,000 likes, please. Share the live. We're going to do something a little bit different today, just to kind of experiment. We're going to do a Parker, and that means that we are going to go sub only for the final hour of the live and not before. So the first 2 hours of this live will be open chat, completely open chat. Sub only for the last hour.
Good luck.
Good luck to my mods.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
Hello,
What's going
Bow
on?
Prider.
Yeah, mate.
How old are you, please?
42.
42. Fantastic. And what are your pronouns?
I don't have pronouns. I'm just a man.
Oh, Jesus.
You just use several pronouns in that sentence.
Oh, what?
You use several pronouns in that sentence, and then again in that sentence as well.
No, I don't have a pronoun. I'm just.
And then you use
call me
more
Mister.
pronouns.
I'll be Mister.
You are using pronouns right now. You do use pronouns. Now, what pronouns do people to refer to you as when they're
Would it be
speaking about you?
Mister? It would be Mister because I'm a man.
Okay, so
Wouldn't it?
there are men who use neutral pronouns. There are even men
Yeah, but
who use feminine pronouns. So which pronoun should I use for you? Feminine, neutral,
I'm
masculine?
Mister. I'm Mister.
Is Mr. a pronoun? I don't think that's not a pronoun.
No.
I'd be Mister because I'm a man. It's like
All right. He,
don't take
him,
this the wrong
she,
way.
her. He, him,
Don't
she,
roll.
her, they, them.
Don't you're rolling your eyes like just
Bo
wait.
Prider, do you know why I ask people their pronouns?
Yeah, I'm
There's
Mister.
2 reasons. One is out of
I'm
respect,
choosing.
and 2 is to determine the kind of conversation I'm about to
Okay.
have.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
I'll be
can
Mister.
already tell that you're just going to fight for the sake of fighting.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm saying I'm Mister. I'm Mister.
Okay, so Bo
Mister
Prider, I would
Botrider,
love to have a
as you say.
conversation with you, but the next thing out of your mouth is either going to be your pronouns or I'm going to drop you.
Well, my pronoun's Mister. You can't tell
Okay,
someone
you have a
what
good
they
one.
are.
Bye.
It's not a fucking pronoun. Joe, hungry?
Hello.
It's a good way of filtering out bad guests. How you doing, Looper?
Hi.
How old are you, please, and what are your pronouns?
I am 32 and it's him.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for the
Before,
sub. Appreciate you.
yeah, sorry,
Oh,
before you said that body count matters, right?
yeah,
You
that's
answered
not
that.
the topic. That was just for that one particular
Yeah, but I
guest.
want to say something about that.
That's not the topic I'm interested in discussing.
Can't I say something about that?
No.
Sure, go ahead, say something.
Oh.
All right.
Thanks, Mel. I appreciate it, but
To all the cis women in the chat, I am 34. I'm 32. I make 20K per year.
have a good one, Looper.
I'm fat.
That was weird.
Okay, next. This is a strange morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing today?
Doing well.
How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
46, he, him.
Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
So I don't want to be disrespectful. I would say that you are not a woman because it would appear that you are.
There we go.
Oops. I don't know. Guest, you are welcome to re-request. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was like a disconnect. I'll give you a few seconds to re-request.
That's strange.
I'll give you a few more seconds. In the meantime, everyone, please keep tapping away. Tap, tap, tap. We got 1,500 people watching. We should easily be able to hit 100,000 likes, guys, if everyone taps. I'm not seeing any hearts. Oh, there's one heart. Now there's no hearts. Come on, guys. Tap.
There we go. I see those likes moving now.
Yes. All right. I do not see this guy requesting, so I guess we're moving on to the next.
All right.
Someone just said, I'm a plane, prove me wrong. Yeah, I'll put you on a runway and then we'll see what happens.
Sorry, that was funny. That was good. All right.
Hi,
How are you today, Mel?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right? How old are you and what are your pronouns?
I'm sorry, I'm 31, she, her.
31, she, her. Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
No, honestly, you are who you want to be. That's what I want to say. I am not here to tell anybody that they can't be who they want to be. Yeah, you are who you want to be. That's my view.
It's not a want, but I do appreciate the sentiment. So we simply are women.
Yep.
Do you have an opposition perspective you would like to talk about?
Absolutely not. I'm
Okay.
honestly I have a really hard time with people who judge, people who, have an opinion. I mean, you're allowed to have your opinion, but I don't know, voicing it, I don't know.
Who should not be voicing their opinion?
Well, not voice. You can voice your opinion. You're allowed to, say how you feel without putting people down. I think there's too much hate in this world. There's too much judgment. You are who you are, and yeah, that's that. I just
Okay.
kind of wanted to put that out there.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you for coming up. Bye.
No problem.
Hello, JC Green.
What's up?
Nothing much. How old are you and what are your pronouns?
21. It's that guy.
And your pronouns?
That guy.
Yeah, I need your pronouns.
He.
He. Okay, cool. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Yeah, pull your pants down. I bet you got a dick between your legs.
Would you like proof, one way or another? Because I can give you proof.
You got a dick between your legs.
Go check out my modeling. I'm a model.
You what?
I'm a model. You can find out.
Nah, you got a dick between your pants. I don't want to find out.
That's all you got.
$20. You get to see for yourself.
I know you got a dick.
All right.
You look like
Is that
Chris from
the
Mr. Beast.
best argument you got?
You look like Chris from Mr. Beast, pussy ass.
Why does everybody say that?
You're not even good at insults, JC Green. Are you afraid of me?
No, not one bit.
I think you're really afraid because you're definitely not here for a genuine conversation, and that's a sign of fear.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay, so we could have
I
a
like
genuine
that
conversation, and then you could prove that you're not afraid. But I think you're too afraid to have a genuine conversation.
No, we can talk.
Okay, let's talk. Why am I not a woman?
Because you have a dick. Pull up your license. I bet it says male.
That was 2 points. Which one do you want to talk about?
Either. You pick.
All right, fine. I have a vagina.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Not a real one.
Yeah, it's a real one.
Pull up your license.
Yeah, my license is a piece of plastic. It's man-made.
Your
Okay, but
license doesn't tell you what genitals you have, so that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
it says male or female on it. That's all I got to say.
So what? It's printed off by people who can be wrong.
You were born a man. You'll always be a man, no matter what body part you change.
I'm male. I don't deny that. Give me 1 second. I have to send out a text.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was born a male. Doesn't deny that.
He was born male, not she.
You're not gonna do that. No.
He.
Okay.
This is what I mean when I say you're too afraid to have a conversation. You don't even have the ability to show just basic respect. Like, it's embarrassing for you. I mean, I suppose someone with a name with the number 69 in their name, I should kind of expect that.
Is that it?
That's it.
Stunned into silence.
Mm-hmm.
Do what?
Did I stun you into silence?
No, I can't really hear you that well. I'm driving.
Oh Jesus.
So yeah, goodbye. Wow. Have we had a good conversation yet?
No.
Come on, someone.
That was probably
Okay,
the worst.
guys.
It's getting worse.
Tap and share. Keep tapping, keep sharing, guys. If you are enjoying these conversations, please give me a follow. I go live twice a day, almost every day. Really hoping this live will take off. I want to have some really good conversations. We got 20 people requesting, or let's see, actually we have 47 people requesting. Never mind, I lied. 47 people requesting. It was 20 new requests. How you doing, Barbizon?
Well, that's my business name, but my name is Ray. Hi, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I'm 26, and I'm she and a her.
Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
So it was just kind of contradicting where you said that you were a male, but you're stating that you're a woman.
Oh, can you explain to me how that's contradiction? How that's a contradiction? How that's a contradiction? If I could say words.
Right. I mean, it's clear as day. You stated that you were a male.
Yep, I'm a male.
But you're saying that you're a woman. So I'm just
Correct. I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Those are different things. They refer to different aspects of me. The fact that I'm male refers to my sex. The fact that I'm a woman refers to my gender.
okay. So you were born a male.
Yes, and I am currently a male, and I will always be a male.
Okay. So then that just went ahead and explained that you're not officially a woman. You just, you're born a male. Yeah, you're not officially a woman. You were born a male. You were raised a male, but you decided that, you wanted to
No.
you wanted to change your identity.
Yeah, it's not a decision. I simply recognized that I was a girl in my early childhood, and then at the age of maturity, I became a woman. It's not a decision.
Well, that's the way you decided to do it.
No.
No, it's not. Again, not a decision.
What do you mean it's not a decision?
Sorry?
What do you mean it's not a decision? You said
It's a realization. I realized that I was a girl, and then at the age of maturity, I became a woman. So, just for you, gender identity develops between the ages of 3 and 7, and sometime around then is when you realized that you were a girl. It may have been subconscious, because cis people tend not to question their gender the way that trans people do, but that's when gender identity develops at a very young age.
do you believe it? Do you believe in God?
I do not.
Okay, so then that basically explains it. You have your own beliefs, and again, I'm not here to disrespect anyone, but obviously you have your own beliefs and a way of thinking, and also I do. But
There's nothing in the Bible that invalidates trans identities.
God created man and woman.
Yeah, and trans people are men, are women, are non-binary.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Additionally, there's I believe there's a book from your God that says that there's like 8 genders or something. I forget what the name of that book is, but
Talmud?
Oh, that's
yeah,
no. Do you even know my religion?
a bit,
What?
a bit.
What's my religion?
Oh, okay, no, what is your religion specifically? I'm assuming you're a Christian.
No, I'm not a Christian.
What are you?
I'm a Muslim.
Oh, fantastic. I'm a lot less familiar with the Quran.
Yeah. So Christianity and Islam, it's
Very different things.
very different.
Same God, though, right?
We all have one God. Yes.
Yeah, so kind of the same anyways, but just different book.
Right. I mean, there's the Bible, and then after the Bible came the Quran, which was the last book. But
So all the books of the Bible also apply to being Muslim?
yeah. There's different books. There's the Old Testament, and then there's the New Testament.
Okay.
But we're not.
You're off the app. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, we're not going to get into religion because we're talking on a whole different topic. But I was just, I just wanted to see what you had to say when I felt like there's like a contradiction where you said that you were born a male, raised a male, but you're a woman.
Sure, but you're using your religion to invalidate someone's identity.
And incorrectly, too, because the Bible says that God created men and women. I'm a woman.
But you want to be a woman.
No, again, not a want, an am. I am a woman.
Why do you say I am a woman?
Because the necessary condition for being a woman is having a persistent, innate sense of self that says that I am a woman. That's what I have.
Right. Her gender identity developed incongruent from her sex. My gender identity developed congruent. That's the only difference.
Yep.
Gender has nothing to do with your sex.
Mel, what is your name? I'm sorry, Mel Momo?
Mel.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you identify as?
A woman.
Okay. Well, because you're a woman.
I am a cisgender woman. Yes, I'm a woman.
Okay. You're born a woman. You're a woman.
I was born female.
You're a
Yes.
female. Okay. He was born a male.
She was born male, but identifies as a woman.
Another contradiction.
It's not a contradiction. There's a difference between sex and gender.
It's a contradiction.
There's a difference between sex and gender.
What is a necessary condition for being a woman? Meaning a rule that applies to the entire group.
Wait, repeat that again?
What is a necessary condition that applies that for being a woman? A necessary condition for being a woman. I can't talk today.
There's a lot. I mean, we're born with female hormones. We get our periods every month. We get pregnant. We're able to get pregnant. We're able to carry babies. Men aren't allowed to do any of those things. Can you? Can you carry a baby? Can you have a child? Can you pop it out?
Okay, hang on, slow down. You made several points all at once. Can all women give birth?
Yes, they all can.
No. And you know that. You're being completely disingenuous right now. You're fully aware that some women are infertile.
No, right. So I'm gonna tell you. So the only way a female can't have a kid if she has, if she's diagnosed with something, God knows what disease she may have to prevent her from having kids. It could be infertility problems, but she's still a woman and she's still able.
Exactly, she's still a woman. Whether she can, whether she
said. That's not
Yeah.
what you said at first.
Thank you for the little crown.
What
And
did
the
I
things
say?
that you just said were very harmful to cisgender women who cannot have
What did
babies,
what?
cannot have periods.
No, there are women that are able to have periods.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Majority
And there
of
are
us
women that are not
don't,
able to have periods.
unless we're like we're having, I don't know, some type of illness.
Infertility is definitely not always related to illness.
Okay, so my question is, I'm just trying to think of something else. Now, females were born with female hormones. Men were born with men hormones. So,
Did you see what you just said? So you said female and men. So if you're talking about sex, it would be female and male.
Additionally, do all women have the same hormonal levels?
everybody is different.
Right. So some women have a low estrogen. Some women have high testosterone. Right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
But you see, there's no valid facts where. So what do you identify yourself as? Do you he, she, him, or
I'm a
they?
woman. Okay, I'm a woman. We're trying to come up with a necessary condition for being a woman. First, you said the ability to give birth. We discredited that. Then you said
I'm so confused. I am very
periods. We
confused.
discredited that. Now you're saying hormones. Thank you so much for the hand heart. Appreciate you. Thank you for the perfume.
Right. And
So,
some cisgender
yeah.
women have more testosterone than they have estrogen.
Yep. So that's not a necessary condition for being a woman.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you agree with what we just said, or do you disagree?
I don't agree with anything, to be honest. I have my own opinions, but I'm not saying it.
Science is not an opinion.
I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. You guys are,
Yeah,
we're
but
having
these
like
are
equal
facts. These are
discussion.
facts. Some women have more testosterone than estrogen. That's a fact. Have you
Okay,
heard
but
of PCOS?
there's still no valid point. There's still no valid point where it's possible for you to be born as a male with a penis, and then all of a sudden you're
It's
a
not
woman.
all of a sudden, though.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I thank you so much for the hearts, for the love. So what's happening here is you're not engaging with what I'm saying, because what I'm doing is discrediting your points. We could continue down this path and then maybe make some progress, or you could just completely shift tactic and ignore what's being said.
No, I'm definitely hearing you out. It's just it's impossible for me to agree.
Do you agree that not all women can get pregnant?
Of course I do.
Okay. Do you agree that not all women have periods?
Majority should, but if they don't, then that's a problem. But yeah,
Why is that
That's
a
not what I asked.
problem?
it is a problem.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get your period, if you don't get your cycle every month, it causes a lot of health issues. You may want to look that up.
Okay, that was not the question I asked. The question I asked was, do you agree that not all women get periods?
Right. Okay. No. Okay. No.
Okay.
I agree.
Do you agree that some women have higher testosterone levels than estrogen levels?
Some may don't.
Oh, right, some might. So none of those can be necessary conditions for being a woman, because there are exceptions. We're looking for a rule without exception.
Yeah, but we're getting too deep into this. If you're born a male and you don't have the woman's traits, you don't have what she has, you're
So
a male.
would you say that your condition for being a woman is being female?
What was that?
Would you say that your condition for being a woman is being female? Thank you for the finger heart.
if you can just say that one more time. I'm sorry,
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
lost in these
Yeah,
comments.
no problem. You're okay. Just try not to read the comments. The comments will be wild. Thank you for 2,000 viewers, everyone. Appreciate you. My question is, would you say that a necessary condition for being a woman is being female?
I mean, I'm going to answer yes
Okay.
because that's just, I mean, I'm born a female. I'm born with a vagina. I'm born with things that a male doesn't have. You know, we're two different.
Okay, but we've already established that having a vagina is not a necessary condition because not all cisgender women are born with vaginas. Some are born without.
Who's
Right?
born without?
Some women are born without vaginas. It's rare, but it happens. And they're still
No,
women.
never in a million years heard that one. No, never.
No,
Yeah,
it's a real
that's
thing. It's a
true.
real thing. Let me get the condition.
I've never. If it, oh, that's just impossible.
It's
No,
No,
not
it literally
impossible at all.
happens. It
No.
literally happens.
no,
Yes.
never seen that before.
Just because you
It's
haven't
called
seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
vaginal agenesis.
Is that 1 in 5,000 or 7,000? Or was it one?
I don't know. 1 in 5,000 is for the uterus.
Okay.
So were you born without one?
I was born without a vagina, correct. But I did not have vaginal agenesis.
No, what I mean was okay, hold
Thanks for
on.
that.
So you were born, obviously you were born without one, clearly,
Thank you,
but
Anne.
were you also born without
Thank you.
the other?
Without a penis?
Yeah.
I was born with a penis.
You were born with, there we go, another contradiction. You were born with a penis.
Okay.
It's not
All
a
right. All right. We can work with
contradiction.
this. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. I just want to remind everyone that's watching right now that we are going to be doing sub only for the last hour of the live and not before. So you're saying that a necessary condition for being a woman is not being born with a penis, right?
Say that again. Again, I'm
A
like
necessary
I'm so lost in the comments. I love reading these comments. They're like,
Please don't read comments. Please don't read comments. A necessary condition for being a woman is being born without a penis.
You said if there's woman what?
In order to be a woman, you must be born without a penis. Is that what you're saying?
Well, if in order for you to be a woman, of course you have to you got to be born with a vagina.
Come on, we just
That's how-
established that,
that's how the doctor.
and not all women are
Not-
born with vaginas.
Yeah. Not all females have vaginas.
Can I talk? So when you go to an ultrasound, right? And you want to find
And
out.
you're not engaging with the
No.
points.
No,
You're pivoting.
I'm going to answer the question. When you go to the doctor and you want to find the gender of your baby, the doctor tells you if it's either a male or a female.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, gender and sex are different things. We're back at the beginning again. So you pivoted all the way back to the beginning rather than engaging with what we were talking about.
Okay, so what was your question again, so I can answer it?
We're looking for a necessary condition for being a woman, meaning a rule that applies to the entire group. You just recently implied that the necessary condition is being born without a penis. Would you say that that is true? That in order to be a woman, you must be born without a penis?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Did you just say yes, sir?
Okay, so do intersex people have gender?
What the heck is intersex?
Intersex it can mean that you have ambiguous sex characteristics. It can mean I got Cash App to kick you. You have a good day.
Thank you. Those are
Thank you so much.
Those are some of the most frustrating conversations.
Oh my gosh, you were not engaged with their own points.
Mm-mm.
Guys, if you're going to make a point, engage with your own point. Okay, everyone, keep tapping. Tap, tap, tap away. Let's see if we can get 200,000 likes. Share the live as well, please. Just a reminder that Mel and I are doing a duo live tomorrow night. We got to make that background, Mel. We got to make a background.
Figure that out
for both of
today,
us.
I guess.
Yes,
It
we
is already
probably should.
Thursday.
Yes. I got a hair appointment today. I'm going to be doing nothing, so I can talk about it then.
Okay, cool.
All right. That's happening tomorrow night. It will be just Mel and I versus Op. So be there. If you're enjoying this, please give me a follow. I go live twice a day, almost every day. Also, please follow Mel. All gifts are appreciated. 5% of all gifts are donated to charity. I made my first gift donation yesterday. I will be posting all my receipts for my donations on my Discord. And if you want access to my Discord, subscribe. Thank you for the garlands.
Right. And if you want to just come up here and read the comments, you can just not request. Thank you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I was tempted to just straight up turn them off, but
I know.
my goal here is to give people the opportunity to chat, because I get a lot of DMs saying, "Why do you always go sub only? Why do you always go sub only?" And I do want to let people chat. I do, but I also want to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, Amy. 4-month sub. Thank you so much. Guys, I like money. I like it.
I mean,
I'm materialistic. You there? If you're there, you're off the app.
I spent like $87 on more Halloween jewelry. I have an obsession with Halloween
Nice. I can't. Once my roommate finally actually does what she says she's going to do and shows up and takes all her stuff out of her room behind me, and I can finally set up my, what's it called, my studio, I'm going to spend so much money on decorations.
That's awesome.
Rawr, thank you for the tiny tiny. Thank you for the cat paws. How you doing, Trinity?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am doing all right. And how old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I'm 21 and she, her.
21 and she, her. Fantastic. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
I kind of just wanted to comment on your remarks during the last conversation of how, like, you kind of were saying, like, some women don't have this and some women don't have this, you know? And I feel like that's just not like I'm not going to say not valid. I feel like it's not a good point, because a lot of women are innately born to, like, they're innately supposed to have periods and vaginas and, like, have, like,
I don't think a woman is supposed to have a period. Most women do, but I don't think that they're supposed to.
But, like, innately, the way our bodies were created and
Trinity, you're not driving, are you?
Here, I'll pull over.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of people don't, and there's a lot of people, but the way, like, our anatomy is and the way we're supposed to be, like, it is natural for...
Trinity, I'm so sorry. I can hear that blinker, and I know you have to have it on. It's going to be too distracting. I'm maybe if you're in a parking lot, maybe, but yeah.
I'm pulled over right now. Sorry, I just didn't turn it off.
Okay. I'm sorry. Please proceed.
Basically what I'm trying to say is, like, our anatomy, we're supposed to have periods, we're supposed to give birth, and there are women who can't, or something happened, but usually that is because there is something biologically wrong that happened, like, and you'll probably know this example, a lot of people do, but like a human, if you see a human with only one leg, you know that something went wrong, because humans are innately supposed to have 2 legs, you know?
So you think that's okay, though, to invalidate people by saying, well, you were supposed to have this, so because you don't? Like, that's, like, really harmful shit to say to people.
I'm not trying to say it in, like, you're messed up and this is wrong.
Well, I know that's not what you're trying to say, but it is. You know, if there's any infertile women here that are watching that want to have children and they can't, and you're sitting here telling them that there's something wrong with them, that's harmful.
Well, then I apologize if my wording came off like that. I understand.
No, not if it came off like that. It does come off like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry that it came off like that.
The point that I'm making is that it doesn't make them any less of a woman. They're still 100% woman.
Yes, and I 100% agree. Like, you are not less of a woman. I'm just saying, like...
So then that is absolutely a valid point to make, because people are trying to invalidate my womanhood by saying that I'm an exception to the rule. So when I provide other exceptions, suddenly that rule doesn't apply anymore. I'm trying to point out the hypocrisy.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me try and get this straight. So I'm saying, like, you're not less of a woman if you don't have these things. And so you're saying like, okay, so it's valid to say that because like some people don't have these things, like that doesn't make a woman. Is that kind of what we're saying?
What I'm saying is that the ability to give birth does not make someone a woman. The having a vagina does not make someone a woman. Being nurturing does not make someone a woman. Being feminine does not make someone a woman. Because there's no right way to be a woman.
Okay, I just personally believe a woman is a female human adult.
Okay, we can work with that. Your necessary condition for being a woman is being female, right?
Yes.
What about intersex people? Do intersex people have a gender?
No. I think it also just comes down to what you believe gender is. Like I believe like as like my sex and gender is I'm a female, I have a vagina, but my chromosomes are XX.
Okay, can an intersex person be a woman?
I honestly am not that familiar with intersex. Could you kind of explain the basis of like an intersex person?
Some of them have various chromosomal combinations, like XXY, etc. Some of them have ambiguous sex characteristics, like they could have male parts, female parts, such as a testy, an ovary, etc.
I feel like that kind of just brings me back to the first point I made of that's not like, I don't want to say normal because that could be offensive. I'm just saying that's not your...
I don't care. I'm looking for a rule that applies to the entire group without exception. So my question is, can an intersex person be a woman?
I think we'll just have to agree to disagree. I believe that...
No, I want an answer to this. I want an answer to this, Trinity. Can an intersex person be a woman?
I think that's a whole different topic that I'm not...
No, it's this topic.
Because I'm not educated enough on the topic. I'm just saying you're either born male or female with XX, XY chromosome, and if
So
you're
what?
not,
No, but you are, whether you like it or not, you are commenting on what I just said. You are saying that intersex people cannot be women. It's literally what you're saying.
When I'm talking, I don't need
You're
to...
saying that you must be female.
Yeah,
Because
maybe-
you refuse to engage in my very valid question, and you are invalidating intersex people.
I'm trying to explain and answer your question, but you're interrupting. You guys are getting mad.
No,
at
you
me.
are literally avoiding my question. You have told me that you won't answer it, and then you answered it anyways.
Because I think it's a whole different thing, and I literally said I'm not educated, so I'm not going to say yes or no. But I'm trying to tell you.
But you did say no. You said that no, you must be female in order to be a woman, which means that intersex people cannot be women because they are not female.
Okay.
I think Mel has something she wants to say.
Well, she's gone. Just go educate yourself on what intersex is before you start speaking on this shit then. How about that?
Yeah.
What I wanted to say was the whole, like, the chromosomes thing, right? Like, if I went and got karyotyped tomorrow and it came back as XY, or any other combination, my identity is not changing.
I've been trying to get to that point that you can be karyotyped late in life and then discover that you are intersex, and that doesn't change your gender identity. But everyone immediately just shuts down the moment I bring up intersex people.
Yeah.
Completely shuts down. So I haven't been able to. Okay, guys. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to get us up to 200,000 likes, guys. 10 minutes or comments go off. That gets us to 10:08. So tap away if you want comments on. 200,000 is the goal. How you doing, Sharpie?
Good, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. How old are you and what are your pronouns?
I'm 18 and my pronouns are he, him.
Fantastic. What year were you born?
2005.
All right. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Okay, so it's not that like I want to prove you're not a woman. I'm not saying you aren't a woman. You are what you identify as, but I was like, do you have ovaries?
I do not.
Okay, and typically do women have ovaries?
Typically, yes.
Okay,
But typically does not. Typically suggests that not all do, and not all women have ovaries.
well, not all trans women have ovaries, but
No,
Not
not all
all
cis women
women.
have ovaries either.
Right. So
Sorry.
just not all women have ovaries is correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say not all women have ovaries, are you talking about the trans community or not all
Talking about
women?
all women, cis and trans. And there are trans women with ovaries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yeah, I know that would be like, wouldn't they like get the surgery or whatever to?
No.
No, there are transgender women that are born with ovaries.
Okay. See, I'm not like really into like trans and everything and all
That's
that,
fine.
so I don't really know much.
If you have genuine questions, we got genuine answers.
That was basically all I was here to say because I didn't know if like just having your ovaries like it was that making you a woman or just identifying as a
Okay.
woman.
Well, my answer to that is that not all women have ovaries, and some trans women do have ovaries. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Thank you for the finger art. Fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me be on here, and I hope you have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
That was a nice change of pace. Thank you for the little crown. Oops, gone backwards.
What do you keep your props in? Do you just like have them all around you?
I have a rack, but I'm too lazy to use the rack that's literally right next to me, so they end up like everywhere.
That sounds like something I would do. So that's why I was wondering.
Guys, I have ovaries.
Me too, but I don't have any of that pink stuff. All the pink stuff's gone.
Okay, guys, keep tapping. We only need 30,000 more in the next 7 minutes. That's not bad. We can do that, guys. That's easily doable.
I don't have the uterus or the fallopian tubes or cervix. That's why I said pink stuff.
Hello, I just wanted to say something really quick.
No problem. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old. I was born in 2003.
Fantastic. Are you debating, or are you just got something you want to say?
Oh, I just have something I want to say.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you guys and everybody in the comments that can hear me. I wanted to tell you that Jesus loves you and he's coming back
You have a good day,
soon.
Sarah.
And he
We're not doing that.
You know what's funny? As much as they say that we're pushing this on people, I have never ever joined somebody's live and started saying, "You're a trans
Yeah.
woman." No.
Hey,
How you doing, baby girl?
how are you?
Doing all right. Your age and pronouns, please.
She, her, and I'm 28. And I was born in 1995. Sorry, I'm a little sick.
Fantastic. You're good. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
No, I cannot prove that you are not a woman.
All right.
I just wanted to come on, and I wanted to tell you that last time I was on here, I just asked a lot to be. I got muted actually in your comments because I wanted to tell you something personally. I think you're amazing, and I think you do an awesome job, and I think you're beautiful. And actually, there was another girl on here, Trinity, not the one that was just on here a while ago. She was
I
on
know
here,
you
and
said
she
you
was,
talk about, yeah.
yes, she was absolutely amazing. Mel, you're amazing, and I think
Thank
everybody
you.
in the comments that are being rude should just swipe up or swipe down and get the hell off your shit because you know what? You guys are amazing, and I watch you every single time I can come on here, and you are a woman. And if you want to if you want to be a woman, you're a woman. If you want to be a man, you're a man. But I just wanted to say that you are beautiful. I love the little props you keep coming out with. It's so cool. I'm like wondering the same thing. Like, I'm like, what does she have it on her lap? I'm like, I don't know where she's pulling these from. But no, I just wanted to say, don't let them pull you out of your character, girl, because you know what? You're slaying and you're doing your thing every day. And I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate you so much. And everyone that
Thanks.
actually is actually nice, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy that you
Appreciate
are
you.
not reading the
Yeah.
comments. But I want you to have
Thank
a
you so
great
much.
day. And I want you, Mel, I hope you have a great day as well. And
Thank you.
all the haters that can hear me on here, Get off of her shit. She don't care about you guys.
You have a good day.
You too, love.
Bye. I have to say, I was a little worried that she was going to say, and Mel, you're rude. Why are you here? Oh, God.
You know, normally it is like in my own spaces, it's easy to brush off the hate. But when I ended up in a hostile debate yesterday for a whopping 60 seconds, and a hostile territory is something else. It is a whole different beast.
Yeah.
I went in there, instantly got negative vibes, and then yeah, I'm not saying more.
It is, and it is draining. It is so draining.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the Forever Rosa. Appreciate you. Thank you, Anne.
It's pretty.
And you are basically funding me. You and Dano.
You.
and Dead Kisses. All right, we did it. Fantastic. Don't have to turn off chat. How you doing, Divine Love? Thank you for the hand heart, Nikki. Appreciate you.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Doing all right. Your age and pronouns, please.
LaPicey.
Sorry?
LaPicey. My name is LaPicey.
Oh, your name. Okay, Lepaisi. Okay, cool. And what is your age and your pronouns?
My age is 48, and I'm a female.
Fantastic. And what pronouns should we use when we're talking about you?
You can use Divine Love. You can use my name.
That's not a pronoun.
I mean, like he, him, they, them, she, her.
She, her.
Okay, cool.
But I
Fantastic.
just have an opinion about
Okay,
the
go
whole
for it.
situation. I think that this whole thing, it wouldn't be a big argument between both sexes if people would realize a lot of people that's born that decides to be transgender. If you believe in
We're born
reincarnation,
trans. We don't decide to be.
well, right, okay, but people that matter. If you believe in reincarnation, this is just my opinion. I believe a lot of you guys came back as the opposite sex, but want to experience that life again in this life. So that's why I believe it comes at an early age of y'all feeling that you don't want to be the opposite sex. You want to be what you was in your past life. And I think if a lot of people understood that, they wouldn't judge you guys more on that. And a lot of people mess it up for you guys because you do have a lot of people out here that's just doing it for experience. And they mess it up for you guys and have other people not thinking on a deeper level.
Divine, I love you, and I love your theories. Do you have an opposition perspective you would like to talk about?
No, I just want to give my opinion. Like, it probably wouldn't be such a big argument if people would look at it on a deeper level. That's all. You know,
Well, thank you so much. I
try to
appreciate you coming up and saying
understand
your
you
thing.
guys. Yep, you're welcome.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Guys, we got multiple little crowns going.
I love how you just like pile them up there. You need like a Halloween wreath thing. Head.
Yeah, a Halloween one would be a good idea. I gotta look into that. How you doing today?
Placid. Hi, how are you?
Placid. Yeah.
40,
How old are you and what are your pronouns?
46, he, him.
Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Yes.
Wait, were you already here today?
I was, and it just like went
Okay.
black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
All right.
Yes. And I would say biologically, it would seem as though that you were born male. And that would indicate to me that you are, that you were
I'm
male.
male. Yep, I'm male.
Okay.
Yep.
Then my question is, if you are male, I'm not sure, and I'm truly asking. I'm coming from a place where I'm open to learning. My sister is trans, and so I'm not attacking in any way. But my understanding is that if you're male, I don't understand how you could be a woman.
Yeah, so sex and gender are different things. Sex is biological. It relates to your gender, to your genitalia, to your chromosomes, your gonads, etc. And gender is psychological and social. They are different things. So you can be one, you can be one sex and another gender. Normally, your sex and gender align, but not always.
So socially, when you say that you can have a psychological and social difference, can you honestly explain that to me? What does that mean? Does it mean that you feel to be a woman?
So gender identity develops in the hypothalamus between the ages of 3 and 7. So it lies within my brain. It's not a feeling. It is a fact of who I am.
So it's brain neurology. That's
Thank you so much, Gabrielle.
It's a different brain neurology. And so you're saying that you have a female brain?
Yes.
Okay, that's different. So you have a female brain. So
yeah, my brain sex is female, my hormonal sex is female, my genitalia is female. I do not have gonads, and my chromosomal sex is almost certainly male.
That mustache is ridiculous. Oh shit, I was gonna say something else. So even me, like, I'm a cisgender woman, so I was born female and I identify as a woman. And I also wouldn't say that I feel like a woman. I am a woman. I just know I am. That's just how it is.
Okay, so that's where that's where the confusion comes into play. You know that you're a woman, and I'm sorry, adorable or
adorable rainbow fist, whichever one you want to call me.
Okay, so adorable, you are, and you know that you're a woman. How does that work? Like, what do you mean when you say I know that I'm a woman? How?
Yeah, so gender identity develops again between the ages of 3 and 7, and so that's when I recognized that I was a girl. I recognized I was a girl at the age of 4 years old, which is typical. Most people don't think twice when they start to recognize their gender because they're told that, hey, you're a boy, and they end up identifying as a boy, so they don't think twice about it. Trans people, on the other hand, there's that incongruence makes us more aware that we are identifying differently than everyone is treating us. So your gender identity developed between the ages of 3 and 7. You may not have recognized it because you were already told even before that point that you were a boy.
Okay, so then the what I'm learning right now is the reality is you're coming to a recognition of what you are based on the physiology, the psychology, as well as there might be a dysphoria because your body is not matching up with that. And then you're making it clear. This is not a choice. You're saying, look, I just feel like a man or feel like a woman. You're saying, I recognize that I am either a female or male or what have you. And then it sounds like you are adjusting accordingly, socially, physically, etc.
Well, first of all, it's not a feeling. There was something else there I'd like to say too.
Not a feeling.
Right, yeah, and I think you did say that, right? That it's not a feeling. Like, you just know.
Yeah.
You just recognize it. Also, you said, like, you know that you're like a male or female, and again, it's man or woman. Like, there's a difference between gender and sex.
Man or woman, yes, okay.
But yeah, I think you have basically the idea that, yeah, and then what you're doing is people previously called it transition. Some people still call it transition, but that's all you're doing is affirming your gender identity that is within you. So whatever necessary changes that needs to be made to affirm that, then people do. And it's very individualized. But it's the same way with cisgender people.
Okay. So, well, what do you mean? Same thing with cisgender? Like for me,
right? Like, we will do things to affirm our gender. If a woman feels more comfortable with long hair, they're going to have long hair. If they like makeup, then they will wear makeup. If they don't, then they won't. Like, we all do things to affirm our gender identity. and
Well,
express
then what
ourselves in different ways.
do you feel that it would be more accurate to say that you are a trans woman as opposed to saying that you are a woman?
Both are equally true. Similar, just like I'm also a tall woman. I'm not going to go around calling myself a tall woman. I'm just going to call myself a woman.
Oh, okay, I see, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So the attribute, so you're associating your um, physiological uniqueness as an aspect of who and what you are as a woman, but identifying and recognizing that you are a woman, regardless of whether you were born with male physical attribute.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's no right way to be a woman. There's no right body parts to have to be a woman.
That's the hard thing to see. It's a difficult to say.
I
Well, there's
understand that. It
no.
wasn't even easy. It wasn't easy for me to accept that either.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. There's no physical. Okay. So
Like,
then,
so, like we can go through every single body part. Like you can say, oh, you have to have a vagina in order to be a woman. But then there are some women that are born without vaginas. So we can go through that whole list and find some women are not born with those, but they're still women.
can you what? What do you mean? What? Okay. So honestly, that's not anything that I'm. Is this medically? When you say you can be born without the female genitalia and still be female,
Yep.
how does that? What do you mean? Honestly, what does
Yeah,
that
one
mean?
in 5,000 women are born without uteruses. They are otherwise are female. They identify as women. They develop breasts. They identify as women. They're women.
But what? But you just said that a female could be born without the genitalia.
Yep,
How is that?
they can be born without a vagina. Yep, it's called vaginal agenesis.
Then what? What? Okay,
Yeah.
honestly, never heard of that.
Humans can just be very different from each other. There's lots of conditions out there that people are just unaware of.
Okay, clear. Obviously, that's clear. So, all right, this is what has changed for this is what has changed in my mind. One, this is not something that is some choice. Obviously not. Two, this is physically based, like physiological, that your mind is different, your brain morphology is different. And you're explaining to me that the physical attributes are not the determinant.
Right. Like I have a daughter that's transgender. I started learning about transgender people before she came out, but that's really it was really a way for me to understand that, that how being transgender works, because I think generally society just assumes that people are choosing to change genders and they find that to be very strange. So they reject it. Like, oh, I'm a woman. I couldn't choose to be a man. Why would they do that? That's weird, right? Like that whole idea. But once you realize that it's something that just develops, that your gender identity just develops differently away from your sex. So it's called incongruent. And it's just something that naturally happens. It's very easy to understand like what being transgender is and to take people's word for it when they know what their identity is.
Okay. That is the clearest, most precise explanation that I've ever received in regards to this. And I appreciate then you providing this insight, because that does change everything, and it means for me a greater understanding and compassion to a person who says, listen, this is what I am, and even though it might be difficult for me to see from the outside, that doesn't mean anything. So, okay.
Yep.
All right, fantastic.
Thank you.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I appreciate you speaking with
All
me.
right, fantastic. Placid, I am so happy you came up today.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, damn, that was like literally like a perfect guest.
The goal. That's why
Yeah.
we do what we do.
Placid,
Yay.
A+. Let's get some W Placids going in chat, guys. W Placid. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. I didn't catch the name. And it's not giving it to me in chat. Sometimes it tells me who subs in chat, but it's not doing it this time. So yeah, thank you so much to the person who just subbed. I really appreciate you. We have 3 new subs today, guys. 3 new subs. Don't forget, if you do subscribe to my channel, you get access to the Best Friend Squad Discord. That is a lifetime membership, so you only have to subscribe for 1 month to get access to the Best Friend Squad Discord. That also gets you access to the sub-only chat, which we're going to try to see if we can do like just the last hour of the live. That means that we have 40 more minutes of open chat, and then from 11 to 12 will be sub-only chat. Everyone else, keep tapping away, see if we can hit 300,000. I'm not going to shut off chat if we don't get to 300,000, guys, but see if we can. Thank you for the hand hearts. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, please give me a follow if you are enjoying this. I go live twice a day, almost every day. Also follow Mel.
Also, those of you that are saying I have a son in the chat, I am muting you because you can kiss my ass. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, you can straight up ban them if you want to. How you doing, Capone?
Hello.
How old are you, please? And what are your pronouns?
I'm 21. I guess he, him.
Fantastic. And can you prove to me that I'm not a woman? Thank you so much for the hand hearts.
I mean, it's usually, what do you classify as a woman? Just
anyone with an innate sense of self that says that they're a woman.
So it's pretty much just like identity for you.
Gender identity is a thing, yeah. My gender identity is
so like how
woman.
some people go off of like sex, like if you're a female sex, people will assign that to a woman, but you go off of pretty much your own identity.
I go off of gender. Sex is not a way of determining gender.
Okay, I understand that. I said some people assign it with sex. I'm saying, do you assign it with this, like how you identify yourself?
Yeah, my rule is that you have an innate sense of self.
All right, so
persistent and innate sense of self.
I wanted to go over your vaginal
We all do.
and is this like standpoint on it? Because you said that fuck, I just forgot it was a while ago. I think you said like roughly 1 in 5,000 go through it, and that they just
1 in 5,000 are born without a uterus.
That doesn't work the same.
Yeah, 1 in 5,000 are born without a uterus, and I believe that vaginal agenesis is an even rarer condition, and that's when the vagina is either severely underdeveloped or doesn't develop at all.
All right, so I kind of like don't really have a problem with it. I just kind of I just wanted your standpoint and how you like went through the transition and stuff like that, just for people who like want to go through it.
What specifically? That's a big question.
Like how you what made you want to transition, or what helped you transition?
I did a medical transition to alleviate my dysphoria.
Okay.
What is that water sound?
I sell exotic fishes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty much it, man. Do you
Well, man.
I pretty much just my whole thing for people who are in the comments, like life is life. You don't live long. Enjoy life while you can. Be whatever you want. Do whatever, not like do whatever you want, but like live your life how you want to.
Live and let live. I can live with that.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything else, Capone?
No, I actually don't know how to lead this thing.
All right, have a good one.
That's funny. You know,
Thank you for
that's
the
the thing.
background.
Like, he's like, oh, I sell exotic fish. And then people are in the comments, no, you're in the bathtub. Like, that's the thing. Like, you tell people, why can't we just believe what people say?
Literally. Like, we literally have no reason to not believe that he sells exotic fish. Thank you so much for the finger heart. Could he be in the bathtub? Sure. Could he be selling exotic fish? Yeah, he could be doing that too.
It's just funny.
Thank you for the tiny crown. I don't think I'm going to bring up more friendlies, guys. I think I'm going to keep it just Mel and I. I'm going to keep it light today.
Sounds like you say melon when you do that. Melon.
Hello.
How you doing, May?
Hi. I'm good, thank you.
How old are you, please? And what are your pronouns?
I'm 19. I was born in 2004, obviously, and I go by she, her.
Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
I'm not really here to prove that you're not a woman. I'm just here to ask you a few questions about your identity. So I'm first of all just gonna ask, can you please just like define woman? Like, what is a woman, you know?
To me, it's someone with an innate sense of self that says that they're a woman.
Okay, so they say that they're a woman, like that someone with an innate sense of self that says that they're a woman, but what is that? Like, what is a woman is what I'm asking.
I can give you a different definition. It's might satisfy you. An individual who is assigned feminine roles and expectations by society based on their perceived femininity, femaleness, and/or stated identity.
Okay, thank you. So I just want to ask, what would you say, like, can you give some examples of those?
Of what?
Of like societal roles for like women and things that you
The
mentioned just before?
stereotypes would be things like being nurturing, things like having kids, being feminine, being emotional, enjoying makeup, dresses, etc. Those are stereotypes.
Okay, and can you describe to me what you would consider an innate sense of self?
It's just a truth that you know about yourself.
Okay. I do think that young children,
May, your audio has
before
gone
the
to
ages of
hell.
5.
Sorry, May, I had to mute you. I don't know what just happened to your audio, but it was terrible. So please get your audio sorted out, and then you can unmute. I don't know what happened there. I don't. They're welcome to record by all means, guys. I see my content all over TikTok. But if you guys want to record this, go for it, for real. Spice it up. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, that was just my friend was filming like a Snapchat in the background and it messed up our audio and stuff. But
Okay.
I do think that I'm not here to like necessarily argue. I'm just here to sort of share my opinion as well. But I do think that children, specifically before the ages of 5 to 7, transitioning can be harmful for a number of reasons.
What do you think would happen if a child at the age of 5 years old were to say one who was assigned male at birth and says, "Hey, I wanna be a girl"? What do you think would happen to that child?
Well, if they went through with the transition, do you mean?
No, I want to know what you think. Like when a child that age says, "Hey, I'm a girl," even though they were assigned male at birth, what happens? What do you think happens?
I think that it all comes down to circumstance. I think that's all down to how they were raised, possibly their religion, the area they've grown up in. I think it's really comes down to circumstance on what would happen to them.
Of course, for sure. Different parents are going to treat that differently. But the extent of transition at that age is going to be social transition. They can change their name, change the way they dress, change their pronouns. That's it. Nothing else.
Yes, but say
Sorry,
that
Mel. I totally spoke over you. Okay.
say that they end up going under like a physical transition, right?
They can't at that age.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Well, say when they become like of age, like over 18, for example, they go under like a physical transition.
Sure.
Okay.
Obviously they would know about like fertility and the risks of, you know, that not happening and just other things that would come with like the, like, I guess you could say traditional like biology of whatever gender they are transitioning to. But I just want to say, like, I don't really understand because for example, I'm really sorry, but I don't know the name. Like, I couldn't give you a source, but there has been like it's caused sort of a lot of controversy in the media. There was this recent sort of court case, and I'm pretty sure it was a girl saying that she had transitioned when she was 13, and she's trying to now sue the hospital because she's detransitioned. She said that, you know, kids shouldn't be allowed to like transition at that age. Can I just get like your opinions on that?
Yeah, anyone who follows the W path, they're not going to be able to surgically transition at that age. Hormonally, they should be starting hormones at age 14, starting puberty blockers at Tanner stage 2, and there's always the risk that something may go wrong, that your body may not react exactly as expected.
Yeah.
So they should be educated about these risks going in.
Yeah. So can I just know a little bit about your like journey? So like, what
I
age?
started my medical transition at 33.
Okay. Sorry, my friend is doing something really stupid. Sorry, just completely ignore that. But okay, so what is there like obviously this is a very personal question, you don't have to answer, but did you undergo any sort of like physical big changes, like surgeries?
Yep. 2 of them.
Okay, that's good. So yeah, so that was really all I have to say.
Okay. Just really quick though, I mean, there is a process in place for transgender children to help them be affirmed or, figure out if they understand who they are. So these concerns that these young children are making permanent changes it's not a thing. It's nothing to be worrying about.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. I understand that. That's really all I had to say.
Anything else?
Nope. Tranny.
Okay. You have a good one. Bye.
It's disgusting. What's wrong with her?
Yeah. Wait, did she drop a T slur at the end?
Yes, she did.
Holy fuck.
But it was kind of like just weaseled in there. Like, why do these fake fucking conversations? I don't understand.
Guys, tap away. Get us up to 300,000, guys. Share the live. If you're enjoying this, please give me a follow. I go live twice a day, almost every day. And don't be like her. Don't be like her. She's bad. A reminder to everyone that 5% of all gifts are donated to charity. The plan is to eventually get that up to 15%. Thank you so much for the hand art. And another thing I'm going to think about doing that is not happening yet, but I'm thinking about making donating a percent, like setting aside a percentage of my subscriber money for my subscribers specifically, so that any of my subscribers who are in a moment of need, they can pull from that fund, pay a bill, whatever they got to do. That's not happening yet, but we're thinking about doing that down the line. Because I don't even know how I would set that up. I have no idea. And I have no idea how I would be able to prove that anyone is being honest. Thank you so much for the Forever Rosa. Appreciate you. Keep tapping, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Let's get to 300,000.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I'm 64, and I'm she/her.
64, she, her. Fantastic. And
I just wanted to say that I'm really learning a lot. And
oh, fantastic.
You're very educational, and I just love watching you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
But I have one question. Can women born with no ovaries get in vitro and have a baby?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me either. Because
I think as long as you have a uterus.
Right. So then that would make, and I'm not trying to be rude, and that would say maybe prove me wrong that I'm not a woman. Because you can't even get the in vitro because you don't have the uterus, correct?
Not all cisgender women have uteruses.
Really? Oh my goodness! See,
Yep.
I'm learning something else. I'm learning
No
something
problem.
else now.
1 in 5,000 women are born without uteruses.
Because I didn't even know that women are born without ovaries. So I am really catching a lot from you guys. You know, my son's he's gay and he's he him, and he's my everything. And I have met a lot of trans and transvestites, and I just love
We
them.
don't use that term. That term is a slur now.
Which one?
The T word.
The second one.
Which one?
You can say transgender. You can even say transsexual. Don't say the other version.
Oh, why? Can you explain why?
It's a slur now.
Oh, it's a slur.
Yes.
See, I'm learning something else. So I will never use it again in front of them.
All right. Fantastic.
And there's just one other thing that I brought up to a bunch of them too, and the Pride Parade in New York when they were chanting "I'm coming for your children." Now, I didn't agree with that. Did you?
Oh, I don't remember the specifics around that, but if I recall, it was like one person was saying that, not the whole group.
No,
And
they were chanting. They were.
I don't remember. I don't remember enough about it. I'm not really willing to comment on it too much.
Yeah, I mean, they were chanting that, and that kind of got me a little, I believe it's between the parents and the child and when they want to start and what they identify as, and I think every parent should, welcome
Exactly.
that.
That was fake. Either someone started it, I don't remember, but it wasn't a real thing. It wasn't that people were going to be coming for children.
Yeah, I followed somebody in New York, and they were live at the parade, and I did hear that. Maybe it was a small portion of people, but that just got me like, why are you doing that? You're making this seem bad, that children, when they want, I'm trying to get the words out. I'm all for it, I'm all for you. I'm glad you're happy. I think living a lie is terrible, But to say something like that, it's going to make more people against teaching children at a young age. That's just my opinion. I don't think that should have been done.
I don't think it was people that were actually even part of the community.
Oh, okay, Mel. But that's it. That's basically it. But as far as anything else I gotta say, I don't have anything against anything. I mean, I think you should live the lives that you were born to live. Whether you're born with a penis, vagina, whatever.
Awesome.
Okay. I was trying to look up that chant to see if I could find evidence that it was fake. I could not. At least not in a quick Google search.
Yeah.
Are you opposition, Marianne?
What's that?
Are you opposition?
No, I'm just, I want to learn. You guys.
I appreciate that, Marianne. I am looking for opposition specifically, so I think it would be might be better for you to learn from
I
chat.
guess my opposition would be you need a uterus, even though you don't have ovaries.
Okay. So what about women that are born without uteruses?
Oh, well, that sucks. I mean,
Are they women?
are they women?
Yes.
It depends on what their gender is, right? Maybe they want.
Right. A woman would be a gender. Woman would be a gender.
Yeah, but then if they wanted to be a male, I mean, if you're born without a uterus,
You can want to be a male all you want to. You don't get to choose if you are. You either are male or you're not male.
Right.
Same for female. Same for intersex.
Oh, I mean, well, that's terrible if they identify still as a woman, and they can't have children in their life, because most women that identify as women, not everybody in general, but think about the future, the picket fence, the children. But that's terrible. I've never heard. See, I learn a lot. I've never heard of woman born female without a vagina, and I've never heard of women with no ovaries or uterus. So I'm learning.
Fantastic.
It's all a learning thing. And
So will you concede that you don't need to have a uterus or a vagina in order to be a woman?
Well, the uterus would. Yes. Okay. I agree. All right.
Fantastic. All right.
I agree. But you're just saying prove me wrong.
Yep.
And that's the only thing I can come up with is that you don't have a uterus, because even if you don't
Right.
have,
I don't have a uterus. Uterus transplants are expected to be possible for trans women within the next 10 years.
I heard that. I
Yep.
just hope it's goes well and it's safe for everybody.
Right. Of course, it won't be done if it's not safe for potential children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mel,
But
God bless you too, Mel. I mean, you were good with your child and did the right thing, and
Thank you.
good
Appreciate
for
it.
you, and good for you guys. That's all I have to say.
all right, Marianne, I'm
Have a
gonna.
great day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Is everyone okay today?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
I've gotten a lot of compliments. It's very strange.
Yeah. You've gotten a few compliments. Yes. I haven't even seen Mel Hayden chat.
I know. There's a
Like
little
with
bit.
chat open and.
Are you guys feeling okay?
Oops. No connection. Meow. Can you guys hear my kitty? How you doing, Ari Holt? Or not?
Aw.
Someone just posted gay in comments. Yes, true.
Yo, hello.
How you doing, Urbex?
Yeah, I'm just saying your chromosomes are XX, so like,
Are they?
yeah.
That's unexpected. Hang on 1 second though. I would love to engage in that, but first I need your age and your pronouns.
I'm 18 and I'm a guy.
Okay, so what year were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
2002.
Have a good day.
Fuck you.
My chromosomes are XX, guys. You hear that? I'm female.
Oh my god, that was funny. Ugh.
No connection.
When they try to fail.
Is there someone there? Hello? I thought I heard someone. Did you hear someone, Mel?
No, I don't think it's.
No?
I think it was. I said something.
Oh, okay. Well, this person's not connecting. Could have sworn I heard them say hello.
Oh no! Other people heard a hello too. That was weird. I did not see their box.
I had the little invite button, but that was it. And I heard hello and then nothing else.
Weird.
This person's not connecting. TikTok, get on it. Like, for real. How is this always a thing that happens?
Hopefully they don't just start talking after and they're stuck in here. I hate that.
Oh my god, yeah.
There you go. There's
Hello?
someone.
Hello,
How old are you, please?
I'm 20.
Fantastic. And what are your pronouns?
Him.
Sorry?
I don't know what pronoun say.
So are you a man?
Yes,
And do you use he, him pronouns?
yes.
Fantastic. And can you prove that I'm not a woman? Okay.
Nope.
I couldn't hear him anyways, honestly,
I
so.
know. It was very quiet. But I think that proves that you are a woman. So there you go.
How you doing, PH? You with us? Or not? Hello, Chef.
How are you?
How old are you, please? And what are your pronouns?
I'm 45 years old and my pronouns are he, him.
Fantastic. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
What were you born? When you were born a female or male?
I'm male. Are you driving by any chance?
I am not. I'm actually a passenger right now.
A passenger. Okay.
So you were born male. So as far as I'm concerned, you're male. Sorry.
I am male. Correct.
Cool. So you were born male, and your pronouns should be he, him.
Your pronouns can be whatever the heck you want them to be. Like literally, your pronouns are not related to your biology. You can just choose whatever pronoun you want any given day. I could change my pronouns to they, them right now, and there would be nothing invalid about that.
Maybe we're just from two different timelines, but I honestly disagree.
With what?
Whatever you are when you're born is what you are. At any point, if you feel that you identify as an opposite sex, that just is a sexuality thing.
I don't identify as an opposite sex. My sex is male.
Your sex is male. So then why are you trying to see, why are you asking for people to prove you as a woman if you've just said you're male?
Woman is a gender, not a sex.
Yeah, you're not separating sex and gender.
No, there is no separation. They're both the same. Sorry.
There is.
But
Okay. Do you know what the definitions are?
I do. I'm quite knowledgeable of it, and I don't really.
Are you?
I don't really. Yeah, I am, and I don't agree with it because.
So you just think the definitions are wrong?
No. I'm never. So when you use a bathroom, which bathroom do you use? Do you use the male or
The
female
women.
bathroom?
We don't segregate bathrooms by male or female.
And now,
You allowed
I'll
to make
tell
a
you
threat?
this right now, if my wife or my daughter walked into the
Yeah, he's
bathroom
gonna
and
make
you
a
walked
threat.
in behind them, there'd be a problem.
Yeah.
There are two auto drops, guys. They are slurs and they are threats. Those automatically get you dropped. No exceptions.
Hi.
How you doing? It's just me.
Good morning. I am 30 years old. I identify as a woman. I was reading
Fantastic.
it says, I am a woman, prove me wrong. Okay. Just like he said, basically he was saying that, you're born a male, so you should identify as a male. That's what I guess he's trying to say. But I've been doing a lot of research on this and on the like the 3rd century and stuff like that. This would be identity like disorder, you know what I mean? I read about it and it's
Yeah, but that's what it used. Okay.
a mental
Yeah.
disorder.
It's not gender identity disorder is not a thing anymore, I don't think, right?
Right. So you don't go when you're doing research, you should be doing research on like what's going on now, not what's happened in the past.
No, it's actually now it's saying that it's a mental disorder. Like
No, gender identity disorder isn't even a diagnosis anymore.
Yeah.
anymore. Who
Yeah,
said
you're right. They stopped
who
it
makes
because
them
it
think
wasn't.
anymore? Is my
It
question.
means that they used to diagnose it and now they don't.
Because they realized that that's not a disorder.
I believe it's
They
a disorder.
understand now that gender identity develops in the brain and it's a natural process for everyone. So if your gender identity develops incongruent from your sex, it's still natural, normal, it's not a disorder.
I feel like it's a disorder, to be honest. Why?
just
Because
What do you know that all the medical professionals don't?
huh?
What do you know that all the medical professionals don't?
What do you mean? It's
Thank you for the hand heart.
they have their degree.
You disagree with medical
They-
professionals. What is?
Yeah. Well, okay, you just agreed also too, saying that it's not a disorder when it's a disorder.
I am following what the medical professionals say.
Yeah, you're just saying that they said it wasn't a disorder now. I mean, it is a disorder.
Right.
It is
For
not.
the DSM-5, that is how we diagnose people. The DSM-5 says that being transgender is not a disorder.
Honestly, it is a disorder. Just because they say and they try to say that it's not, I believe it is. Like, I feel like
Do you go against medical professionals on other diagnoses or just this one?
Oh yes, no, on everything.
Oh,
Honestly.
okay, so you're just anti-medical.
No, I'm not anti. It's just certain things I don't agree with. You know what I mean? It's just like how can you say a child is going to not walk and then boom, out of nowhere the child
Have you had
walks?
the COVID vaccine?
Do I have what?
Have you had the COVID vaccine?
No,
Stalker.
Okay.
I don't have the COVID vaccine at all.
Yeah. So yeah,
What happened, Mel?
I said I've had 5, so
You had 5 what?
COVID shots.
Oh, okay. Well, that was your choice to make, right?
Yeah, but I also go by recommendations of medical professionals. So that's where Aurora was seeing where you were coming from. That's all. Your trust in the medical field.
Hmm. But yeah, that's how I feel like, if you feel like you're a woman, you know what I mean? Is that like how you feel, or
Thank you so much. And
you're
you
just
just got Ferris wheeled to kick. Goodbye.
I like the Ferris wheel to kick. Whoever's idea that
Me
was,
too.
it was a good one.
That was Anne's. That was Anne's idea.
Mm.
Actually, no, I don't think it was Anne's idea. Someone was asking me if I could come up with a gift to kick, and in order for it to be of near value for me, it had to be something. It had to be a big gift. So the Ferris wheel gets me $15, costs you $45. So you can Ferris wheel me to kick, but if you want the cheaper version, that gets me more money and costs you less money, Cash App or Venmo.
Oh, really quick.
But the Ferris wheel is very much appreciated.
Did you get the TikTok live survey?
No, I've not gotten a survey. No.
So they
Oh
sent
shit!
it to
Thank you for the nights. Damn, Anne. Thank you.
That's awesome. They send it to certain people, so it's pretty long, but take it if you get it, because you can give a lot of feedback on.
Is it in notifications?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I have not checked my notifications this morning. I would love to
It
fill
talks
that out.
about like hosting and like what things you like and what you don't like, and you can give
Oh
like,
man,
some feedback and stuff. So.
I got all the kinds of feedback that I want. I got positive feedback. I got negative feedback. I got it all. So
I got it.
I would
last
love to
night.
fill that out.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really looked at my notifications
you
since
might
then.
have one then.
Guys, I used to be so good about keeping up on all my notifications, like all my comments, all my DMs, everything. I'm so far behind on my DMs. I'm so sorry. DMs are no longer a reliable way to get in touch with me. I'm really not offering advice via DM anymore. I'm sorry. Like I get a lot of really long DMs. I can't, guys. I don't have the time. I can't go through the long DMs.
You know, and honestly, like mentally, it's kind of rough. I explained this in my live recently that like I kind of took it where I wasn't taking DMs, or I got rid of all my content, right? Because once I was off live, like I wanted to be done. You know, like mentally, I'm checked out now. I don't want to continue. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, right after the live, going right into the DMs. It's rough.
yeah.
Okay, everyone tap that screen. We're so close to 300,000. I know we can do it. If you are enjoying these conversations, please give me a follow right up here. I go live twice a day, almost every day. Also follow Mel and gift Mel, because the more gifts Mel gets, the more Mel meetups we can do.
And 1 week from today.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm anxious. I probably ought to reserve a car for when I get there. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a
Tap
Sherry
and follow.
this time.
Yeah, no Sherry. Tap and follow, guys. Thank you for the paper crane. In 7 more minutes, guys, we are going sub only for the final hour. Thank you so much.
Oh,
How you doing?
Go ahead and do the age check, and then I want to say something really quick.
Okay, no problem. Your age and your pronouns, please.
23 and he.
Okay, fantastic. Your volume is very quiet. You're going to want to come closer to the mic. Go for it, Mel.
23 and
Okay, cool.
Oh.
he. That's all.
Really quick, somebody's asking if you can do a gift to hydrate. I don't know if you want to think about that.
A gift. I have that thought has crossed my mind, but I don't think that's I don't think that would be ethical. I'm going to hydrate. Yeah.
Just write maybe you need like a hydrate emoji.
A hydrate emoji.
Yeah.
That would be a good idea. A hydrate emoji. Okay, go for it. Just fit Ray.
Yeah, you just call me Ray.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Okay, I want to start like you are. Okay, let me just get this right first. You are a male by sex, but gender is woman.
Correct.
Okay. So you're not like your sex isn't female.
Correct. I have female sex characteristics.
But biologically, you're not a female.
Yeah, I would say that overall I am male because my chromosomes are likely XY.
Okay, I'm just trying to get this right because by definition, a woman is a female adult human.
Okay, let's work with that. What gender are intersex people?
What?
Let's work with that definition. Adult human female. What gender are intersex people?
Think a little bit of isn't that like where like stuff didn't develop correctly? But like I want to keep it on the majority factor. Let's not try to bring.
We're looking at the rules that apply to the entire group.
No. But
Yes.
But here's the thing: you weren't born intersex. You were born
Correct.
male.
I am not. Oh, I'm probably not intersex. I have not been karyotyped. I could be intersex.
But you're not though.
I could be.
But you weren't born.
So could you?
I know you just had like a surgery.
No, it's entirely possible that I am intersex and I don't even know it. I could be.
But you said you were born male.
I probably have XY chromosomes.
You said you were born
She's
male.
saying is she was assigned male at birth.
Yeah, they took a look at my genitalia and assumed my sex based on that.
Hold on. No, he said he was born
She?
male.
She.
Okay. You said you were born male, therefore sex is male. You just said it. But
I was assigned male at birth. They made an educated guess about my sex, but they could have been wrong. It's possible that they were wrong.
I didn't cut you off. Please don't cut me off. By definition,
Well, we're clarifying.
No,
so.
Mel, stop, please.
No, we have to clarify what assigned male at birth means, and you talked over her the entire time.
Okay. Again, by definition, a woman is a female adult human.
Right there.
And I was not that definition.
No, hold on. But respectfully, she was not born a female. You are.
I'm not claiming to have been born female.
Can you stop? No, because you already clarified that you were born male. Your sex was
I was assigned male at birth, and I'm almost certainly male.
Assigned, whatever you want to say. You were born a male, by definition. Because I know you like to keep things factual on here and by the book.
And what I'm saying is that there's a possibility that I'm not male.
Okay, but you're also not female. And then you want.
I'm not claiming to be female.
No, but you want to bring up some minority of intersex, which has nothing to do with you. We're talking about you.
We need rules that apply to the entire group, and whether you like it or not, intersex people exist and are valid.
We are talking about you, though. You are not a woman. You are.
I could be intersex. I could be intersex.
But you're not. You already said you were born a.
No, just. Can you tell me what being intersex means?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like where, like your parts didn't develop correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
Okay, so correct me. Like, what is it?
Let's get the actual definition here. Okay. The intersex definition is a person who is born with a combination of male and female biological traits.
Okay, cool, but that has nothing to do with you. You already said you were born male. We're not.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because
this is infuriating.
Yeah, you're not listening. She was assigned male at birth, and that was only done by observing genitalia between the legs. That's it. That's how your sex is assigned at birth. So if you got karyotyped,
I don't think the doctors
it
are
could be incorrect. What?
No, go ahead. My bad.
So since most people are not karyotyped, we don't actually know what our chromosomes are. So we don't know if we are intersex. That's what. That's the point.
So you're questioning years worth of doctors deciding whether if you were male or female at birth.
Oh my God.
No.
We're talking about him.
Her.
Sorry. Her.
No, you're not.
You're not sorry.
Okay,
It's the
look,
third time you've done it.
respectfully, you force this upon people, and I don't have to.
Oh, boo, fucking who? You
I'm
have to
I'm
use
up here
someone's
just to
proper
have this debate. You're
pronouns.
not a woman. You're not a female. By definition, again, we're gonna go back to this. A woman is a female adult human.
I got Cash App to kick you. Have a good day.
There you go.
Thank you, Dano.
Jesus Christ. Love Dano. Dano's awesome.
Dano coming in clutch. Thank you so much, Dano. Thank you. I have the best follow, like all of you. Like
I know.
obviously, I won't lie. I love the money. I do. I love the big donations that I get every now and then. But I love, like, for real, all of you. I see so many of you guys here day in and day out. Whether you're just tapping the screen and commenting, whether you're sending gifts, whether you're cash apping, I see you all. I do, and I appreciate every single one of you. I really have the best fans. Thank you so much.
Yeah, without you, there would be no us. Well,
Yep.
on here anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to go
Thank you
sub
all.
only for the remainder of the live. We're going to be live till 12 p.m. Eastern. We're going to see how this goes today. My mods are like, yes, a break. Yeah, we're gonna try the Parker Get a Job format where we go sub only for the final hour.
Really
We're
quick,
also
do you
go
know
for it.
what Parker's name was originally?
I have no idea.
I can't remember what it was, but he had an original account because I followed him from like the very, very beginning. And then, because you know why he has the Get a Job account, right?
Because
I
everyone
bet
tells him to get a job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you could
Yeah.
get because of all the
I
comments. Get a
if I end up
job.
having to make a fourth, if I ever end up having to make a fourth account, maybe I'll make an Adora Get a Job account.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, Parker Cole.
All right.
That's
Thanks
right.
so much
That's
for the
right.
sub. Appreciate
Anyway,
you. And
I just thought that was funny. That's why it's Get a Job, because of all the times they say, Get a job, get a job.
Guys, we do have a sub wave going. If we get 8 new subs in the next 15 minutes, then all subs that are watching right now will get a new emoji. Last time we got the corgi butt emoji, so spam that corgi butt emoji in chat, guys. I'm sorry to my mutuals. I am going to keep it just Mel and I. That's just the mood today. Hello, Nick.
Hi, how's it
Thank you for
going?
cowboy hat. How old are you, Nick, and what are your pronouns?
I'm 26 and I'm a he, him.
26 him. Fantastic. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like what you're doing on TikTok is kind of like wrong educational wise. If you want to teach about being trans and how to be trans and, positive ways of doing that, you should go about doing that instead of having people negate your life when you're strong and you're positive in your life and you want to live the life the way you want to live. So why should people prove that wrong to you?
Okay. Okay, Nick, if I were to not run this topic, would people suddenly view me as a woman?
If you presented yourself like that, yes.
I do present as a woman.
Okay, so why should there be a negative conversation about it?
Because there are people out there that don't view me as a woman. There's a lot of people out there that
There's
don't
a
view
lot
me
of
as a
people
woman.
that don't view me as gay either. I'm a very masculine gay man. So I don't need to prove anyone that I'm gay.
Right,
I
you
just
don't
want
have
to
to
live
prove
my
anything.
life as a gay man.
Correct. Yes, you can go about your life just living as a gay man. You do not owe anyone any proof or anything like that.
Right.
I'm doing
So
this. I'm doing this
my
to
question
start
is,
a conversation.
why do you need to do that every single day, 2 times a day, every day of the
Because
week?
there's a stigma around being transgender, and and there are laws that are being pushed forwards that are harming my community. Our community, our entire community is being harmed by these laws, and I'm not willing to just sit back while this happens. This is my way of fighting back.
I feel like we go live and we sit back and we let people get their anger out and let their stereotypical, mindsets come out, and it's just for an argument. And I feel like our community could be a little bit more impactful than arguing with people.
Right. What Mel and I do is impactful. We get messages on the daily from people saying, "Hey, I learned something from you today. You changed my mind."
Yeah.
We also get messages from people that are in the trans community or from parents of trans children that say, "Hey, what you've done has made me feel less alone. I'm more able to to move forwards to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then there's
I
all the
agree.
people
I
that
mean,
don't reach
I
out.
think opening the conversation in general is doing the right thing. I just think
Yeah,
about
that's
how the
what this does. This
conversation,
opens the conversation.
like the conversation ends up like talking about like your genitalia, and like that has
Well, this
nothing
is
to do
social
with being a
media.
woman. It's just really silly.
It's social media, so we have to find topics that will get the conversation going and that gives us an audience. That's just how it works.
Totally. I understand. I understand that the stereotypes come out and it's you want to defend it, but it's just pointless to me sometimes because people are not going to change their beliefs based off of
People
swiping
do.
on a TikTok, you know, but
People do.
as long as you're giving the right awareness, I think that's the best thing
People
you could do.
do change their minds all the time. The thing is, it's not very often that it's actually the guest, because the guests that are willing to come in are usually pretty awful.
They're pretty shitty, yeah. I
But
mean,
there are
I come
people
on live
watching.
and I listen to some people and I mean, they don't understand X, Y, and Z, you know,
Right.
but
But it's about the audience.
I just want to pause briefly and say thank you so much, Casey, for the tip. I appreciate it. You're amazing.
And sometimes the guests are so hostile and so awful that the people in the middle can be like, whoa, I don't want to be like them. So
right.
I need
Yep.
to educate myself so I don't look like
I
that
reach
person.
I reach 1 million people a week. I'm definitely influencing people. He's gone. Okay.
Well,
Guys, keep tapping away. We got 1 hour. I bet you we can hit 400,000 likes. I'll bet you we can do it. I can't believe that this is actually like we can actually hit $400,000 likes fairly regularly. That's wild to
that
me.
is wild. I'm just gonna say really quickly, you guys, thank you for, all the support you have to me. I have not been hosting. I might not be hosting for a while. I do have some stuff. Hold on just a second. I do have some stuff going on in my
Yeah.
personal life right now, so I'm kind of in and out. I come in and guest when I am mentally in a good space for that. That's all I'm saying at the moment. So thank you. Appreciate you guys.
We love you,
Like,
Mel.
can I ask?
We love you and your family.
So, did you go from a boy to a girl?
Oh, I need an age check.
I was always a girl, and then once I reached the age of maturity, I became a woman.
But were you born a boy?
Are you still with us? Okay, there you are. I
We
was
need an age
assigned
check.
male at birth. I was assumed to be a boy.
So you were born a boy?
We didn't age check. We need to age
Oh
check.
shit, Sophie, how old are you?
None of your business.
Okay, you have a good
Right,
day.
bye, greasy hair.
Like literally, I'm like fresh out of the shower. Like
My hair is greasy if she was talking to me, but whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna shower after this.
I'm not secretive about my self-care issues either, guys. Like I go a good stretch of time sometimes without showering. That is a true statement. Yeah, sometimes I have greasy hair. I have self-care issues that I'm working on. I'm not ashamed of admitting that. It's a thing.
Someone actually messaged me about my greasy hair and was like, "Are you trying to be like the rest of the people you advocate for?" I'm like, "What the fuck? What are you
Oh, boy.
talking about?"
It's
You're
going to be a
awful.
town all day, I can tell. Yep. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you for the little crown. Guys, we got 8 more minutes to get 8 subs. I don't know if we can do it. That's a tall order. When I said it was a tall order last time, you guys like instantly started subbing. But I don't know if we can
Let's
do
do it.
8 subs in 8 minutes.
We need to look for Halloween garland.
Yes, we do. I mean, this is already pretty fall-y, but we do
You
need
know,
a
Halloween's
Halloween.
better. I need some like spiders and
Yes.
shit on there.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna break my rule here, guys, because I kind of love Andromeda, and I can't say no to Andromeda.
Andromeda, coming
Hello,
in.
Andromeda.
Just be me.
What's up, bestie?
Hey.
Ow.
Hello.
Rar.
How you doing, Cheyenne?
Good. You'll have to excuse me. I'm kind of sick.
No problem. It happens. Thank you so much, Wednesday, for subscribing. 7 more subs, guys. 7 subs in 7 minutes. Cheyenne, how old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I'm 27 and I'm she and her.
27, she, her. Fantastic. And can you prove to me that I'm not a woman?
Um, I mean, I can only say, you know, what I believe, and that, of course, I know you've heard it before. If you're not born with women parts, you're not a woman. And I completely agree with that. But still, I think everyone should show everybody love, even if we don't agree, because that's what Jesus Christ does for us. And I just hope that
I will not show my oppressor love.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
I will not show my oppressor love.
Okay. Like I said, no matter what we all believe, we should just show love to one another. But I do completely disagree of you being a woman. You don't have the DNA makeup of a
Okay.
woman.
Let's work through that. Are you saying that in order to be a woman, you have to be female?
Correct. You know,
Okay. Do intersex people have gender?
I'm not sure what that means.
Do you know what it means to be intersex?
I do not.
Intersex means that is a person born with a combination of male and female biological traits.
Yes, they are.
So they're not male, they're not female, they're intersex.
No, they're born with a penis or they're born with a vagina.
They can answer. Intersex people can have both a penis and a vagina. They can have various chromosomal combinations. They can have ovaries and testes.
I've honestly never heard of that in my life.
Thank you, Momo, for the sub.
Well, you should probably
so
look it
yeah.
up, 'cause these are real things.
Yep. Actually, we
There's
have
also those with
someone who did that.
ambiguous genitalia, which is essentially where it attempts to form similar to both. So these are different ways that like genitalia just doesn't really come out in the way that you would just expect it to. Most people expect it to come out very plainly one or the other, but intersex people make up about 4% of the population, which makes up about as much of the population as redheads. So it's an extremely common phenomenon when you consider how many redheads you've spoken to in your life.
Hi, good morning. I just heard intersex. Hi, welcome. I'm intersex. I was born with both ovaries and testes. Sex does not is not specifically synonymous with gender. Hi, everyone.
One more subs. How you doing, Demi?
Hello.
So I guess my question, so that's not considered like, and I don't mean to be rude in any way, like a deformity, and then say if there was some type of testing done for your DNA, it wouldn't come up as one a man or either one a woman.
No. So intersex conditions, firstly, are not considered deformities or any kind of like birth defect, unless it actually makes something in your body like non-working, non-functioning. So somebody who could be born, like Demi, who could be born with a testy and a ova, would still be able to have functioning genitalia. So that wouldn't be considered a birth defect. And so on with karyotyping, which is what you're talking about, the genetics, the XX or XY. First and foremost, there are some who fall into other groups where they can get XXY or so on and so forth, where they get extra kind of thrown in there, or where you have conditions like Swyer syndrome, where you have somebody who is biologically female, who appears from an outward perspective to be female, but actually have the chromosomes, the karyotypical makeup of somebody who's biologically male.
Yeah, Andromeda, I don't think I could have put it better.
So were you born that way with
So
both
my
parts?
chromosomal variation is 46XX/47XXY, which is a form of Klinefelter syndrome.
I'm talking about the person who is live that wants us to prove.
No, that we're talking about how the reason why we're bringing up intersex in this conversation is specifically because when you say that it's one or the other, just like male and female, well, intersex conditions would actually prove that it's not one or the other, and it's more broad. It's not as myopic as just male and female, man and woman.
Right. It's why scientists understand that There you go.
I would also run from that too.
Yeah, I would too. All right, Adora, I love you. I got to get ready for therapy, so have a great live. I'll talk to you later.
You too.
Bye, Demi.
Thank you for coming up, Debbie.
Damn, that's 2 days in a row that I've had somebody run that quick.
The moment we bring up intersex people, it just their argument collapses completely and totally, and they don't know how to function. Guys, 3 more subs in the next minute and a half. 3 more subs, and all subscribers that are watching get a new emoji.
Come on.
And you also get access to the Best Friend Squad Discord. It's a lifetime membership. You only have to subscribe for 1 month to get lifetime membership to the Best Friend Squad Discord and access to sub-only chat. 3 more, guys. Come on. Also, sub gifts count, guys. We can gift subs.
Oh, they do count now?
Yes. I saw someone gift a sub the other day, and it counted towards the total.
Awesome. I think it did before, but it was just delayed. Like it had this weird delay.
It was delayed by days.
Yeah.
Quickly, for the person who commented on the sweater or the cardigan that I'm wearing, it's from Walmart. Cop it right now.
Oh, that's cute.
Love it. It's adorable. 2 more, guys. 2 more. We got like 45 seconds. How do you join the Discord? There should be a button right down here.
Then there's a link in there.
How you doing, Manic?
Hello. I am not opposed, just so you know, but I wanted to also include that I am also intersex. But I don't have the condition I have causes me to have more testosterone than I'm supposed to. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Please continue.
But it causes me to have more testosterone than I'm supposed to. And that causes me to grow thicker hair and unfortunately also facial hair, which is the bane of my existence. And
I
makes
feel
it,
that.
It's so awful, and oh man, I hate it so much. But yeah, that's one of the reasons that I don't like this whole gender role crap thing, because it's like if I'm intersex and I have things about me that would make me manly, like, but I feel I'm a woman and I should be able to say that I'm a woman
Fucking right,
regardless of
100%. 100%. Was there anything else you wanted to say today, Minik? Thank you for the sub, Katie.
I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to include in the conversation. I just wanted to give because I also have the female parts, but I don't get a period either because of my condition. So I don't, and also getting pregnant is something that I have to go and take certain medicines to get that to start working up, which also kind of sucks. But yeah.
All right, well, Minik, I'm going to drop you down. I appreciate you coming up and sharing your story.
Of course, thank you.
You have a good day.
Bye. You too.
Bye. Everyone, keep tapping away. We are so close to 400,000. Thank you so much to all the Wave Riders. You guys did an amazing. We blew past that in the final 15 seconds. Like literally, we were 2 away with like 30 seconds, and then bam, we got like 9, 10 more subs. Thank you to every single one of you. There's a lot of you. We got Caitlin, Becca, Casey, Bree, Frog, Feline, Amy, Cassie, Captain. Oh my God, there's so many. Thank you to all the Wave Riders.
Andromeda. 1 week.
Hi, guys.
So soon.
I know. Okay.
How you doing, Ollie London?
Hey, good, thanks. How are you? So, yeah, I saw you guys are debating the caption, "I am a woman, prove me wrong." So I was just curious, like, what makes you feel that way? Have you had gender dysphoria since you were a kid? Like, what is your backstory with this?
Yeah, it's my innate sense of self.
Mm-hmm.
Gender identity develops between the ages of 3 and 7, and I recognized that I was a girl at the age of 4.
Okay, so you felt like that your whole life and stuff, and it was just something you felt. It wasn't, for you personally, it wasn't society pushing it on you, it was just you felt like that.
Right, yeah. I mean, gender identity can be influenced by society, I mean, gender expression could be influenced by society. Gender identity cannot.
Hmm. So, as I know you guys like are doing like a debate discussion on this topic and stuff. So, what is your view of the current system? Because you know, obviously, when you were younger, the times were different. Now we're seeing obviously a lot of kids being transitioned, and it has increased at a record rate. Like, what was it like for you when you were younger? Was it, you know, was there more people transitioning, or was it just you?
I mean, we were obviously not in the spotlight. There was very little education around trans people. There was very little representation. The only representation that I saw of trans people in media was always portrayed very negatively. We were the punchline of the joke. We were considered gross. I grew up in a patriarchal household, a very masculine household, where I was very much socialized to be a boy, and I learned through school, through media, and a little bit through my parents as well, to be ashamed of my feminine characteristics. So I hid them away. So despite the fact that I felt like a girl on the inside, I learned to bury that so deeply and kept it hidden even from myself.
So with you personally, it was because you were almost being pushed to be super masculine. Maybe your father figure was very masculine and trying to push you. That was your personal experience, made you feel you want to reject that, right?
I apologize. I didn't catch that.
Oh no, so basically what I was saying with you personally, you wanted to reject the masculinity because it was being pushed on you really hard, the patriarchy. So you wanted to reject that, be the total opposite.
No, it just wasn't who I was. I wasn't trying to reject it. It just wasn't me.
Okay.
Thank you for the sunglasses to the person who sent that gift. Thank you. They're broken.
So, so I want to ask, so I know you've got a few people on the discussion panel. So what is everyone's views on the issue right now, which is, you know, a lot of kids are being pushed into the transitioning. And look, you know, for me, my view personally is, look, if you're an adult, you can make these decisions as long as it's informed consent. But my question is, I think for kids, you know, kids cannot necessarily comprehend this. Of course, there are people like you that have had gender identity questions since you're a kid, but I think what's happening now is so many kids that are being confused by society, whether that's school, whether that's social media, they are being pushed into it. And I think many people have the issue with, you know, kids having surgeries, like 15-year-olds having double mastectomies, hormones, puberty blockers, and perhaps when you were growing up, that wasn't a thing, it wasn't available. What do you think of that? Because, you know, I think that upsets a lot of people.
So where's your proof what's your source on that there's all of a sudden this mass amount of children being trans?
If you look at the statistics with Reuters did a study with Komodo, which is a research company, and they found thousands and thousands more kids within the last 5 years are being medically transitioned. So hormones, puberty blockers, and double mastectomies. And there are so many stories of detransitioners. There was 2 in California. They are suing Kaiser Permanente for basically pushing them into these double mastectomies at 15. And look, you know, the vast majority of people are supportive of adults identifying how they feel, but it's the kids thing that is really, you know, causing a lot of friction in society right now and upsetting people. So what is your view on that?
Well, I personally feel there's not this mass number of kids suddenly becoming trans, and they're definitely not being pushed into it. There's more representation, so more kids are coming out and being a little more comfortable, but still the numbers are very low, especially when it comes to medical transitioning. We do know now that gender affirming care is very important for trans identifying children, including therapy, puberty blockers, and hormones. It's very individualized. There's a lot of kids that don't even have anything more than therapy. But yeah, I think if children need puberty blockers or hormones or a double mastectomy, they absolutely should have access to that.
Wow, so you think it's perfectly normal just to cut off a child's body just because they feel a certain way? Look, you know, adults can make decisions, but I think we need to draw a line.
Do you know what the self-unaliving ideation rate is for trans youth?
Sorry?
Do you know what the self-unaliving ideation rate is for trans youth?
The self what? The self...
Unaliving.
Self-unaliving. It's a replacement for the S word. TikTok doesn't like the S word.
I don't know what that word is.
Unaliving?
When you become not alive anymore and you did it yourself.
actually, you do have a high number of this with people that are pushed into doing something. There was a case in California. The mother actually spoke before the state senate, basically saying, her kids lost their life because they were pushed into, taking these
Okay.
blockers and hormones.
Absolutely not. No.
Ollie, we
It's
need a
absolutely
chance to respond here. So there's approximately 6,000 detransitioners in the United States out of 1.6 million transgender people. The self-unaliving ideation rate, which is what I was trying to bring up amongst kids, it's exceptionally high. Approximately 57%, I believe the number is, of children, transgender children, experience significant unaliving ideation. And the reason that they experience this unaliving ideation is a few reasons. One is lack of parental support, and two is lack of access to gender-affirming care. Gender-affirming care takes many forms. It can be just changing your name, changing your pronouns, changing how you dress. It can be therapy. It can be HRT and puberty blockers, and in rarer cases, and for older children, it can be for older kids. It can be surgeries, top surgery at 16, bottom surgery at 17, at the absolute earliest.
So you think
And
it's
these,
okay? You think it's okay?
and having access to these drops the self-unaliving ideation rate by approximately 70%.
But a lot of the kids that are being diagnosed with gender dysphoria, they have autism. They are 6 times more likely to be autistic. They also have a lot of underlying issues. So
No.
don't you think it's wrong to abuse children and cut off their body parts? You think
Jesus
that's okay?
Christ.
Yeah,
You
Can you give me a source for that claim?
okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull back the
Thank
curtain
you.
here, and we can take a look inside. Firstly and foremost, like, you're using a lot of intentionally like emotional language in that way to
No,
call
I'm
it
just
abuse, which is
saying
not. But I
it's
don't
not
care. I don't know why you're interrupting me, Ollie. I'm in the middle of a sentence. Come on, you have PR training.
You're
Let's not
supporting
pretend.
cutting
So,
kids' bodies up. You
you
can't
have PR
defend
training, Ollie. So you know that this is not how you should be
You can't
behaving.
defend that.
Thank you so
You're
much.
child abuse.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh. Yeah, let me be
A
very 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 clear what I was gonna pull back the curtain on. Ollie here, our friend Ollie. Dizzy and I just did a little boopity boop while you guys were having your conversation, and that's why I wasn't speaking just yet. Because Ollie here has been on anything between Piers Morgan to Fox News. Ollie here has a book called Gender Madness. He did not end up here incidentally. He did not end up here on accident. He did not end up here out of a genuine thirst for this conversation. No.
No.
Ollie here
Didn't
wanted a
engage in any.
piece.
Yep.
Ollie here
Did
wanted
not
to walk
engage in
away.
any conversation we made. Did not engage in any points, and then ran the moment you pressed him.
The moment. That's why the moment I mentioned PR training, he ran because he started with a look of authenticity. But the moment that you call him out and pull back that mirror, suddenly the whole fucking gig is up, and he's only got that much content.
I was literally sitting here looking up the synopsis of the book and the reviews. I'm like, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. I'm like, he has 1 million followers, Andy.
Oof. Damn.
Well,
Ollie, come back. Where are you, Ollie? Come back.
Ollie, come on, you can't handle one conversation with me? Where I just say you can't interrupt me because you should know better because you have PR training?
Yeah, he was on Fox News for the segment of Fox and Friends.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll get more water today, guys. I'm officially out of non-tap water.
Yeah, I saw the comments about it, and that's why I tried to speak. I tried not to get Mel-like.
And he steamrolled. Yeah. Ollie needs more PR training. Yes.
Sorry, when I notice something like that, when the numbers are off, when something seems suspicious, I'm not so quick to jump in on the conversation. I wanted to make sure I had my homework together and everything put together, and I appreciate Dizzy's help in doing that because I was waiting to speak until I knew what I would have.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. I'm like, I need to find her enough information that she doesn't just mess up saying something that didn't actually happen, and I found enough.
Yeah. He got PR training from Fox. What do you expect? Spitting facts.
All right, I'm going to bring up a friendly real quick. Alexis has been asking. Remember, drive-by friendlies, guys. Drive-by friendlies. We have about half an hour left.
Hi.
Hey there, Alexis. How's it going?
Good. I just wanted to, my cousin has been
watching your lives now and is learning a lot more. He was transphobic for a while, and now he's starting to be not as transphobic. So
That makes me so happy.
yeah, and I'm going to try to be here on Saturday for the talent show, and I'm going to be singing for the first time for you.
Badass. Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited
Trinity
for that.
helped me with that because Trinity was live the other day, and I sang with her on live. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Well, thank you for coming up, Alexis. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
yeah, definitely. Like, good to see all of you guys.
All right.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Guys, I'm shaking. Oh, I wish I could control my nerves. I wish I could.
I can't stand those trigger words when it comes to kids. Like that's not what's happening.
Yeah, and he would not engage with that. He asked the questions. He was asking to respond. He was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't
How you
here
doing,
for it.
Aaron?
Good, how are you?
I am doing all right. How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I am 27, he, him.
27, he, him. Fantastic. And can you prove that I am not a woman?
I just pretty much came here because I've been watching for like an hour now. I was eating breakfast and I'm learning a lot because, I just want to be more educated about the topic. But so you were male assigned at birth and you identify as a woman, correct?
Correct.
And you were talking earlier about that innate feeling that you were a woman?
Yes.
Can you explain that a little more?
No, I can't, not really. It's just a truth that I know about myself. Gender identity develops between 3 and 7, develops in the hypothalamus, and around the age of 4 is when I recognized that I'm a girl.
Okay. And is it possible to change your genders? Like is there like, so
You
you
can't change your gender. You can affirm it. You can recognize that it's not what everyone else was telling you it is, but you cannot change your gender.
Okay. That makes sense. So you can't change your gender. So if you had the innate feeling that you were a woman, and then is it possible for you to feel how do I say it? Say that you're a different gender after that, or no? Because
You don't change your gender. You affirm it. Like I affirmed my gender through a variety of means, through changing my name, through changing my pronouns, etc. I also affirmed my gender through medical things such as HRT and surgery.
Okay. And the other question I have is, how there's all these labels for like there's cisgender, non-binary, two-spirit. How do you feel about, does that kind of bring more people together, you think, or kind of confuses the general public about the community?
It's okay to not understand things.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with not understanding, on the condition that you're willing to learn.
Yes, and that's what I'm here for. I didn't know what your
Yeah.
guys' thoughts were
So
in terms of all
for
that.
sure, like when you look at all the letters under the alphabet mafia, there's a lot there to learn for sure. And not everyone. I don't know every single identity. I promise you. There's a lot of sexualities that I don't fully understand, and that's okay. It's okay to not understand them. What the goal is to respect the person in front of you, trust them when they say what they are, and learn.
Yes.
Keep learning.
And and that's what I came on here for, because I work as a nurse, and I want to be more aware of how I would address patients in terms of, their genders and stuff.
However they want to be addressed.
Yes. Okay. All right. That's pretty much it. Thank you.
Okay. You have a good day.
So you can boot me.
Bye. I like when nurses come up and ask genuine questions. I think there might be. It makes me happy because we've had some nurses on here before. Don't want them around patients.
Yeah. Strong, harmful opinions.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got 28 minutes left, so we're going to go no friendlies. I'm sorry I see several subscribers requesting. I am trying to allow drive-by friendlies up. I got to figure out what the right way to do that is. That's a new thing that I'm trying to do now. But we are, especially towards the end of a debate, we are only looking for opposition. Someone said no, Adora, why? Sanveer Sinch? Were they requesting? Your drive-by, Sandbeer, if you want to come up real quick, you are welcome to do so.
Maybe do a friendly every 2 to 3 ops and then give them like 30 seconds to
Yeah.
get what they need.
All right, I sent Sandbeer a request. Give him a second.
Drive-by friendlies only.
You're a drive-by. I got a few drive-bys requesting. Sandbeer's not accepting my request. I feel guilty. I feel guilty.
Don't be guilted. Feel nothing.
No connection.
Feel nothing.
Feel nothing.
It works. It works.
How you doing?
Can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
Thank you so much.
I subscribed today.
Appreciate you.
I just had one question. Would you do another 1 versus 6?
I don't know if I'm going to do that because I enjoyed that a lot. My views were terrible, absolutely terrible. So I don't know why they were so low. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do another 1v6. The numbers just did not work out.
But I was watching. I liked it.
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. All right. Thank you so much for coming up. Appreciate you.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye. Mel in the freaking Discord. Dora's officially lost her mind.
I was late to it. I'm like, what the hell is this?
The only thing that I love most about having multiple ops up is that I get to control the room full of a bunch of like stinkies, and like they literally sit there and they just wait their turn.
Yeah, that's
They
what
just
happened
sit
during
there,
that 1v6. They waited their turn.
It's so funny to me.
How you doing, TRVP Star? You with me?
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I'm actually not of age, but I just wanted to say hi to you guys. I watch your
Okay,
lives all the
goodbye.
time.
Star, I do appreciate you. I'm very limited on time, though, so...
They said they're not old enough anyway.
They're not old enough.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part.
They said they're not of age.
Yeah. Oh, my fucking mind interpreted that as they're not op.
Like that, actually. Yeah, they said not old.
We are looking for op only, guys. We have 24 minutes. That's barely enough time for one conversation. So op only.
Geez, maybe just accept a bunch and whoever connects, kick the rest. No.
Whoever connects first.
Yeah, and then kick the rest of them because no one's connecting.
I know, huh? How you doing, Emma? Or not? How you doing, Kamara?
Hi, sorry, my name's pronounced Kamara. A lot of people get it wrong.
Kamara.
As usual. I'm 25 and it's she, her.
Fantastic. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
No, I'm really sorry. I know you literally just said you're opposition only. It's a really, really quick question that I have. It's just for stuff that I'm doing with uni. And it's just kind of based on, obviously, I think you're a woman. I'm biologically female, but I don't see women as women just because we have a uterus, just because we can have periods or things like that. I don't
Agreed.
think that makes
Yep.
us women. So I'm just curious from your perspective, what you would consider a woman to be. It's just for uni stuff. So I just
Yeah,
want.
someone with an innate sense of self that says that they are a woman.
Okay, but what does that mean to you?
Holy shit, Haley,
Ooh.
Jesus, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
It's just a truth that I know about myself. Kamara, I do address that a lot when I do my opposition, so you're welcome to listen, and maybe that question will get answered, but I'm too limited on time to continue here.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
You have a good day.
Thank you. All right, bye.
Thank you for the hand hearts. You know, maybe I think there's few enough people left where I can just clear the box and then see who's left. All right, guys, nobody request for the immediate moment. I'm going to clear out the box, and then the first person request, when I say to request, not before, will be the person I bring up. Okay, guest box is empty. First person to request is the person that comes up. Opposition only. All right.
Oh, I know I was muted. I was talking to my husband. Sorry.
You're a fag!
Thank
And
you.
you're not good at debates.
Hope he got out what he needed.
Yeah.
How you doing, Emma?
How are you?
Doing all right. How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
18, she, her.
Fantastic. What year were you born?
2005, June 14th.
All right. And can you prove that I'm not a woman?
You are post-op, right?
I am post-op, yes.
Then you are a woman.
Okay, so 8 months ago I was not post-op. What was I then?
A woman.
Fantastic. Love to hear it.
Because if you feel you were born a woman, then you are a woman. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter what's in your pants. If you feel that you are biologically a woman, then you are a woman.
Emma, I appreciate you a ton, but I am looking for opposition, so I'm going to drop you down, but you have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye. Reggie, you were fast with that.
I hope you disagree.
Hello.
How you doing, Bray?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. How old are you, and what are your pronouns?
I'm 18 and I'm he, him.
Fantastic. What year were you born?
2005.
2005. Fantastic. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Not necessarily, but I can say that I feel like not everybody should be able to say that they're a woman, because when it comes to
Not everyone can say that they're a woman.
No, but
Non-binary people can't say they're a woman. Men can't say they're a woman.
Okay, let me
Agender people can't say they're a woman.
Let me finish. You say that it doesn't matter what you look, but if someone that looked like me, I guess, like a man, like I look like a man and I present as a man, I couldn't just say that I'm a woman and say I feel like that but look like a man and go in the bathroom and expect other ladies to be comfortable with that.
I'm not saying that we should expect them to be comfortable, but being a woman, there's no right way to look like a woman. So sure, a masculine woman is probably going to make people uncomfortable. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying though, because I don't know. I feel like to a certain extent, yeah, it doesn't really matter what you look like, but you can't just be a masculine man and go into the bathroom and say you're a girl. And also,
no, because a masculine man would be a man.
Yeah, but you can just say you're a girl and go in there. There has to be some sort of legal identification that you're a woman.
No.
No.
So I can just go in the bathroom. So Mal, you can.
Yeah, you can already. Men can already use the women's restroom. Women can already use the men's restroom. There are valid reasons to use the restroom that you don't identify with.
It's illegal. It's illegal for the.
Bray, you have an echo. You're going to have to go back. Yeah, Bray. Hang on 1 second, Bray. You have an echo, Bray. You're going to have to go back to your phone's home screen and then come back in. I'm not kicking you. You don't have to drop. You just have to go back to your phone's home screen and come back in. Or you dropped.
Bye.
How you doing, Wander?
Hey, how are you doing?
How old are you, please?
I'm 28.
28, fantastic. And what are your pronouns?
I'm a he, a male.
Okay. Can you prove that I'm not a woman?
Yeah, I don't want to argue. I just want to have a conversation with you, because there are doctors that can prove that you are a woman, and then there are doctors that can prove that you're a man. So,
How would a doctor prove that I'm a woman? Or what kind of doctor specifically?
I mean, I've been watching for an hour, if not more, and you've been showing that there's studies that show, and you were saying to the other woman or person that came before that they're not being factual because they're not proving their point through studies. So that's what I'm getting to, is that you are saying that you are who you are because of studies and how you feel. And the backing up of that is that there's studies that prove you right. Am I not understanding you?
Sure, I have studies that prove me right. I have studies that back my claims. Yeah.
Right. And the same thing is for every other person who's on the other side of the fence saying that.
No, when I ask them for sources, they are not able to provide me them.
Well, for a start, like there are doctors that say that a man is a man because of being born with a penis, for example.
Doctors, that's
That doctor would be wrong.
But here's my point too. I'm not saying that the doctors are right for what they're saying. It's all just words, right? Right now, we all just throwing words around.
No, we're not.
But it is. At the end of the day, I think the debate here is about how can we build a society where everyone feels welcome and accepted for who they are. I think that's the biggest point that everyone is trying to make in life, is to try and see how we can all fit in because I can come up with a similar debate to you and say, when people are not being accepted for who they are by the basis of their religion, right? Can you prove that there is no God? And I'm not saying we should get into that, but
No.
I'm
Your
not saying we
religion
should.
is a
No.
choice. It's not who you are. You're not born with a religion.
Yes, and
It's
the
not the
same
same
thing
thing.
with being a man or a
No,
woman.
you are born with your gender identity. There's a difference.
But that's because of how you have been educated, right?
That's a fact.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you. My first point was you're proving facts by what other people say, who you say are well educated,
What?
like doctors, for example.
Right, your gender identity develops in the brain. We know this.
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Uh-huh.
And at the same time, when I am growing up, like you're a mother, Mel, right?
Uh-huh.
My mom tells me you're a boy.
Sure. Your mom could be wrong. Because only
True.
you are going to know your identity.
But that's the dangerous part for a
It's not
kid,
dangerous. How is that dangerous?
because somehow when you're growing up, we all need help, right? Be it it's from our parents, like financial help, for example, a place to stay. We're not able to make this type of, I don't want to say decisions, but life-changing decisions as
Okay,
kids.
again, your gender identity develops in your brain. It's not a decision. And it's definitely not a life-changing decision.
You're right, but in the community that we live in the bigger world, the reality of it is that there are people out there who have an opinion, just like you, just like me, and that opinion can be harmful. And the basis of a family is someone that can protect you far enough that you become smart enough to make a decision on your own. And
No,
make,
so you're talking about like if a child says their identity that you should tell them they're wrong?
no, I'm not. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not trying to say you guys are wrong or that I
I
am
think
right.
you need
I'm
to
trying
get
to
to your
create.
point because
Yes,
I'm not
yes,
sure.
I'm trying to get there, but you keep asking me questions, so that keeps kind of
Because you're
making.
just kind of rambling on. Like just
Yeah,
get
if you could just ask
to
your
the
question
point.
point blank. We're limited on time.
All right, here's the question, right? If a child is born and then they go to school and then they come back home to their parent and say, "Mom, I think I'm gonna be a boy," and that child is a girl. What do you guys think of that?
I think that's completely valid, and that the child should be validated depending on their age. There's different things that should be done. If they're very, very young, then you can change. You can ask them what their name is, ask them what their pronouns are, maybe get them a new wardrobe, etc.
Right. And
difference between a child coming home once and saying, I think I want to be a girl or I think I want to be a boy versus a child who is saying, I am not who you think I am. I am not a boy. I am a girl.
And that too, you're absolutely right, Mel, because the difference between the debate that people are having with you and the debate that you guys want to have with people is that you're talking of something as in like a decision that someone has made in the long run. And people are talking as if like parents, for example, whereby kids are going to school and then they come back and they're like, oh, today one of our friends at school decided that they were a
So
boy.
can you
So
talk
we
about
should,
your opinion and not about people
Yeah.
in general?
well, my opinion is that I think there should be a time between the child making the decision that or growing into that decision of there being a boy or a girl and the parent being like, let's give it some time and having that conversation in the house with the family and then that leading to a certain age, like drinking, for example. And I know it's not a
Oh
great
my God.
comparison. I know. I don't have a better one.
You
Okay,
know, but you're gonna do it anyway.
because I
Yeah,
don't have
no.
a better one. You know, it's one of
Yeah,
those
I mean, I want you to
examples.
have a better one because because I did just Google it while you're talking.
Right.
This like I've been Googling while you're talking just to make sure because I knew it would come up,
Yeah.
and it turns out that I can't find anywhere that says that drinking alcohol is the same thing as medical treatment.
No,
Like I spent this whole time surfing the web trying to find out where I could find anything on that, and I couldn't.
it's not an equivalent example. You're right.
Yeah,
But
it's
my
really,
point
it's not
being,
even close to an equivalent example.
let's
And there's a reason why you don't have better, because you're not treating gender affirming care like healthcare.
No, I am. You'll be surprised. I have so much empathy because I also come from a background of being a minority, right? So what I'm trying to get to, if I'm being honest with you, is I think there should be time whereby a child with the right love at home and the
You
parental
don't need
care.
time to torture children. No, I disagree.
Yeah,
But the
also
torture
not all
is
parents just love their child like that.
the torture is not from having the conversation though. Like the torture is
Yes, it
not from.
is. Wander, do you know how traumatizing coming out can be for some people?
Oh, I can imagine.
It is extremely traumatizing. So yes, even having the conversation can be torture.
But here we are having the conversation, right?
Yeah,
What do you
because
think this is
we're
like
here
to the
adults who don't
parents
need to
now?
validate ourselves to you. We don't need to sit here and try to like argue with you in order for us to access the next step of our
No,
transition.
but you are because you're
Your
creating the
you're
platform for
being
people
convinced has
to.
actually nothing to do with our existence. This is more of us talking on a more broad spectrum as you're bringing it now to children. And did you know, just to bring up real quick before Mel goes,
Mhm.
that there is already a wait time where you need at least 6 months before you even start anything medical?
No, I don't because I'm
Then
not.
then
I'm not. I,
you
my
should
my
probably look
point
these things up.
is solely on the family structure. You know, like when
6
Mel,
months therapy.
I'm gonna let you in, Mel, but just on the family structure of a child is born with a parent, and that parent is trying so hard to raise the child. I
Not
know
all
how
of them
much
are.
my
That's a
parents.
no true Scotsman fallacy.
No, but I'm talking just in terms of my family structure, and I could be wrong. Forgive my ignorance, but I'm trying to understand and share a point. Like when I was growing up, right, I know how hard my parents tried just to raise me, right? Just to raise me. And I know how frustrating it can be when a child comes home and says that I now identify as this. And my parents were not educated about this, you know? And so many parents are not educated about this. And I'm trying my best to be educated about this. And by
So you could ask
pushing,
questions instead of throwing your
Right.
opinion.
Yeah. We're
so
very
that what
limited
I'm
on
saying
time,
is
so we need
it feels
shorter
So what I want to
responses.
say
And
is that
yeah.
a child may only have one shot to come out, and if they get rejected, they won't do it again.
it feels like that this conversation we're having here is pushing towards just accept it, you know? Like
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
yes, but what
So
I'm
glad
saying
you're
is
part of the conversation, Wander.
I'm with you. But what I'm
Yes.
saying is that's not the reality of life though. Like
I
people
don't
need
It
to
care,
be
is
Wander.
the
educated. People
it
need to
should
talk
be
about these things.
It's
Like
not the reality. It's called a goal. Do you know the difference between reality and a goal? It's like me saying I want $1 million. That's my goal, and then you going, "That's not reality." Well, no shit. I don't have $1 million in my bank account. My goal is to get the $1 million. My goal is for you to be more accepting towards trans people and trans children.
I am accepting. I'm just.
It sounds like you're not.
I am.
You're not. You're
To be
saying
honest,
that you
I
need
am.
to tell the children that you are who you think they are.
I am accepting, to be honest, but I'm not gonna come on here and pretend that I am.
Then you're
like,
not accepting.
No, but let me finish my point. I'm not gonna come and pretend like yes, I'm 100% accepting, because that's not that's not true. You know, everyone has a percentage of leaning towards something.
Percentage of accepting? What the hell does that mean?
Like you, for
So
example.
where are you on the
have friends
spectrum?
that you accept? No, like you have friends that you would accept something from them, and then some friends that you wouldn't. It's just.
Yeah. Where are
It's
you
the
on the
reality of
spectrum when it
life.
comes to accepting trans
Those
people?
people wouldn't be my friends either. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
What percentage scale are we looking at for you?
Like what I've been saying is, like, for me, I'm accepting when it comes to just having the sit down, the talk, and making sure that person understands the decision.
Yeah, I'm asking you a
that they're
percentage. Is
making.
it like 41, 42%, maybe?
I'm
Tell me in
explaining it to
the
you.
comments if you got that joke.
I'm
I
explaining
did.
to you. It's for the person that can explain to me that, oh, this
Okay.
is where I
No.
want to go, and then
We
it's.
don't have much time here. We're wasting much time. What is the talk? What do you think this talk should be?
I think this talk should be, how can we better, as a community, accept each other, you
No,
know, and help each other towards being that, you know,
No. The talk with the child.
with the child.
Yeah,
Well,
you're like, oh, we need to have a talk. What is this talk? What does this look like?
like just trying to understand, where is it coming from? Like, what's the decision? Is it just because of peer pressure? I know I made decisions when I was a kid just because my friends were doing it and it was cool.
Yeah,
I remember
Wander,
seeing
do you know
things.
the diagnosis criteria of the DSM-5
I don't know.
for gender dysphoria?
No.
So yeah, when it comes to like things like peer pressure, those things are taken into consideration. This is why, unlike the adult diagnosis for gender dysphoria, it doesn't rely on just purely what you say. This is
Yeah.
what I feel. That's all the adult criteria necessitates.
Mhm.
However, among children, part of the DSM diagnosis is actually ensuring that they have behavioral traits that
Mhm.
line up, as well as the desire.
Right.
And this has to be long-standing and consistent, not nothing that's just new. This is 6 months therapy where they wait to see something change. So they
Right.
look for
And
that.
what's
They
the
look for
percentage of
whether or
that?
not it's peer
Like,
pressure.
what's
They
the
look to
percentage
see
of
whether or
the
not that's the way that
children
the
that
child
are,
actually operates.
what's the percentage of the children that are making that informed decision compared to the children that are doing it because now it's like the topic of
Yeah, I would
your.
say that those aren't easily feasible number. I have detransition rate numbers if that's what you're looking for.
No, I'm looking for that because my
Yeah,
point.
because what you're asking for isn't a number that actually exists.
But that's the thing, right? My point is to be clear to you guys
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So your whole point stems on
Yeah.
you needing that percentage. So since it's your claim, do us the super solid and go find your evidence. You cannot shift your burden of proof to be on us.
No, it's
Also,
not a
what's that now?
burden of proof.
The
Don't
thing
put it
is, it
that
That is a
doesn't
way.
burden of proof.
matter. It doesn't matter. If your child comes to you and says that they are not who you expect them to be,
Yeah.
you validate them and you go with the child. It's
Mm.
guided. So if it's
Oh,
something that they
absolutely.
just decided to do because of school, they're gonna change back. It's not a big deal.
You see,
Not, but
I
when you start
100%.
questioning them and when you start telling them that they're wrong, you're gonna lose your kid. You're gonna lose their trust in you. And if they are trans, they're not gonna talk to you again. They're gonna be
That's the
traumatized.
fear, right? That's the fear that most parents have, is that the fear between losing your child to, like, not them being themselves out there without them being with you, and also at the same time just being accepting and them losing themselves. You know, like if your child came in and said, "Oh, I feel like I'm this now," and then you're like, "Okay, sure, let's go with it," and then they change their mind in the future,
Yeah, but
they
what's the
just lost
percentage of that?
themselves. Like I said in the beginning of the
I
conversation, I
can.
have no
I
facts. I
do.
just want to talk with
I
you
do.
guys.
I have the facts. I have the numbers.
Yeah, and I just want to talk to you guys, just like.
Annoying sound incoming, Andromeda.
Thank you.
And my
No problem.
conversation with you guys was just for people that are out there, like for
Yeah. Oh,
me,
wait.
my
Wait. I'm
parents.
sorry. You asked about the percentages. Do you not want to hear the answer?
No, I want to. Like you told
Well,
you.
then, why are you still going back to your conversation where you have an ungrounded opinion? You have an opinion. You just have no grounding for it.
I wouldn't say it's an opinion. Maybe it is.
It is an opinion, Arar. It is your own personal feelings about a certain subject. And you lack education over it, so it's actually would also be denoted as an ignorant opinion. Because you have an ignorance of the subject because you lack information related to the subject.
You could.
And teaching parents to question their kids is not the correct way to go. It's not. You validate your kid. There's no harm in that.
How about we
And then
start
if you
with the
feel like
lesson
they
of
need
parenting instead of, because
How about you
I'm
walk and
making a
chew
joke.
bubblegum at the same time? Have you ever
I'm
done
just
that
making a
before?
joke, just like
Yeah. Have you ever
like
walked and chewed bubblegum before?
No, I'm not fighting with you guys. I'm just making a joke. Like let's
Yeah,
let's
we don't have
actually
time for your
teach
jokes.
parents. No, just let me finish. Let me finish the point.
Okay,
Let's
but
actually
you
teach
finished your
parents
point, and
how
hold
to.
on, you finished your fucking point, and you missed the part where I was going to give you data, and the moment that I told you that I actually have the data on the things that you're claiming, you pivoted
I'm not
away
pivoting.
from the
Let's
data.
go
You
back to
actually
that
wanted
if
to
you
not
want
talk
to.
about the data anymore.
Don't paint it that way. If you want to go back to that,
That's
we can go
exactly
back
what
to
happened. I
that. I
told you
am
I have
trying
the
to learn.
numbers,
I am trying
and
to learn.
I told
But
you
that's
I
what I'm
have the
saying.
numbers,
You are
and you went,
fighting with
oh,
me now.
well, I
And
actually
this
want to
is where the
reiterate my point.
education
That's
becomes
not what's
harmful,
needed. I'm painting it exactly how
because
it
the
happened. I
whole
told you I
point.
have the data, and you ignored me.
I'm not
You
ignoring you.
pivoted.
I'm saying to you, let's go back to it right now. We could talk
Yeah,
about
then
it.
let's talk about the data.
Absolutely.
Yeah, do you know the detransition rate among trans people?
No, I
Thank you
don't.
so much, Nate. The detransition rate among trans people is 8% of all trans people.
Right.
But that data goes on to say some other very, very interesting things. Like, for example, that 62% of that 8%, so more than 1 in 2, retransition later in life. It also goes on to state that 36% detransition because they were bullied out of it. They were bullied out of it by their parents. 33% were bullied out of it or pressured out of it by medical staff. It breaks down these percentages on and on and on until you get to about 5%.
That remain.
5% of all trans people who detransition do so because it's not right for them, which, just in case like we're short on the math here, that's 0.4%, less than half a percentage point of all trans people detransition because it's wrong for them.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm not going to let 4% stand in the way of 99.6.
No, you're right. And I can
I know I'm right,
feel
that's why I said
the
it.
passion. No, I can feel the passion, and I'm
My
with
favorite
you. I
thing is
agree with you. No, after you say the number, I'm with guys. I'm not trying to fight. I'm trying to learn, but I'm not going to come out here and pretend to be something and then So I'm trying to be honest with my intention too, and that's proven to be very hard, right? Because words just get mixed up. But from what you're
No, we know.
saying, it's true, and it's painfully true that people have to go through all of that just to arrive to a point where they can enjoy their life. And with that, I can relate. And so
Sure.
what my question then to you guys is, from what you're saying is, then what's the best way, right, for parents that don't know and
Educate themselves.
yeah, but educating yourself it comes from the sense of curiosity, right? I was raised by parents who didn't have time to be curious. They just were go to work, take care of the kids, come back home. What's the best way we can elevate the awareness of the importance of learning and raising the children the right way? Mel, if you can answer that.
Well, I mean, I spend a lot of my time on here literally educating parents on how they can support their kids that are trans because my child is transgender.
No, I'm asking in terms of without being like what the sorry, I don't want to.
Andromeda.
Yes. Why he was saying about like the
She-
influence that the parents come afterwards and then start shaming and making kids feel bad and all of that stuff. Like, how can we avoid that? Let's say in a family setting, like I'm home and then something like this is happening, and like, what's the best way to navigate the situation without having the kid feel like,
Yeah, don't do the thing you suggested.
Yeah.
The exact thing that you said, where you're gonna put an arbitrary like barrier in front of your child for no reason. That's the wrong way to do it. Because guess what? If transitioning is wrong for your child, there are professionals that can work that one out. But go ahead, Mel. Sorry.
Recognize that your children are not you. They're not an extension of you. They're their own individual people. So if they tell you something about themselves, listen to them. It's not that hard. There's other things. Don't get tied into your child's gender. Don't have hopes and dreams on who they're going to be, because you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And when you do that, you're putting pressure on your kid to be who you want them to be and not who they are. These are things that you can do, that you are doing to your children, that can cause them trauma.
and was it easy for you? It just
allow them to be themselves. What?
Mel?
Is it easy? No, hell no.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges that you face, like in the community? Because
The society not accepting my kid for who she is, people thinking that, oh, because you're born male, you have to be a boy and that's how it is. That's not how it is.
and just out of
No, I was
curiosity,
muted the whole time. Guys, I have to end right now. I'm sorry. I have to end right now. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Bye, Andromeda. Bye, Mel. Love you guys. No problem.
Bye.
Have a good one, Wanderer.
Thanks, guys. It was very informative. Appreciate you all.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for all the new subs. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. Bye.